life ago. I mean, goddamn, I've been in around 30. What the fuck have I done? Where the fuck have I been?
Quit shooting at me! You see they shooting at us!
At the bars, looking at the stars, dreaming so big and I was talking real large, but inside I was all on pause. Such a facade, more like a mirage. Little older, I'm talking to God. I'm slipping, I'm tripping, I'm getting way too high, lifted. At least I know that I'm getting rid of it. Fuck the money and the fame, let me do this shit again. Hip and wine, can you please take me back though? Got the mind frame, know how to act though. Got the style and I know how to stack though. Shut up, down. From the melody, 4 for the quarter, 16 for the guillotine.
Shut them down, melody, 4 for the quarter, 16 for the guillotine. Don't shoot, please I'm in my element. Black hoodie, black skin, man, it's evident. Trying to get me to conform to these embellishments. Trying to get rid of my culture, make it prevalent. Don't shoot, my nigga in his element. Black hoodie, black skin, man, it's evident. Trying to get me to conform to these embellishments. Trying to get rid of my culture, make it prevalent. Say my brother's hard to maintain, with all these agents hardwired to the mainframe. Neo died trying to figure out the same bang. Integrity never crack, man, you see my pain. Not a flaw nor scratch, I don't know crack. Looking back, lips sealed, better know that. Telling lies, say you see me in a Kodak. Networking underground, nigga spirituals. Off the grid, man, we hustling in intervals. Me and my dogs eating blue buffalo. No benefits, that's the okey doke. Make a nigga go hope, Mark Ruffalo. Y'all all beef, we lean, nigga buffalo. Ringside, nigga, I'm Tennessee Buffalo. My connect don't lag, no buffalo. Back off the wave or get lost in the undertow. Don't shoot, please I'm in my element. Black hoodie, black skin, man, it's evident. Trying to get me to conform to these embellishments. Trying to get rid of my culture, make it prevalent. Don't shoot, my nigga in his element. Black hoodie, black skin, man, it's evident. Trying to get me to conform to these embellishments. Trying to get rid of my culture, make it prevalent.
I'ma make it if you leave me open. Nigga, tell your bitch to come and bust it open. When I pull up to the scene, she had that pussy soaking. I can trust a hoe, I'ma hit it with a Trojan. If it ain't gas, nigga, I don't want it. If you talking numbers, then my niggas on it. Don't tell me, nigga, come and show me. Ain't got enough time sitting on my rollie. Always got a couple bitches on me. Yeah, I got it for any sucker nigga that want it. Yeah, remember the days I was lost and hungry. Yeah, I hated the days I was cold and lonely. Yeah, I came up, now they acting like they want me. They want my soul, yeah, they tryna take it from me. Yeah, these diamonds on me looking sunny. I wonder if it's me or it's just the money.
Don't shoot, please I'm in my element. Black hoodie, black skin, man, it's evident. Trying to get me to conform to these embellishments. Trying to get rid of my culture, make it prevalent. Don't shoot, my nigga in his element. Black hoodie, black skin, man, it's evident. Trying to get me to conform to these embellishments. Trying to get rid of my culture, make it prevalent.
Came from the land of Moo, we Lemurian niggas, and we Moorish too. Homie, trace your roots, accept the facts and face the truth. You incorporated too, they built the news to try to call the truth. So nigga call the truth, claim fire and fury when they drop the noose. So tell me where's the proof, we've been occupied since 1492. Scooter, please don't shoot. Got my hands up, cop, please don't shoot. Lord, tell me what we gon' do. They say we African American, but that ain't true. A nigga's original and I'm black for two. And I'm original and I'm top two.
Is this one thing that got me trippin'? Is this one thing that got me trippin'? You did this one thing you saw me feelin'. Is this one thing you did? Is this one thing that caught me slippin'? Is this one thing I want you admit it? You did this one thing and I was so with it.
Projects.
First I caught the bag and put a Glock up in it, I'm about it. Next I pulled up on my favorite op and made them empty pockets. New tech imported to the city, niggas bringing rockets. I could get it at the retail price and resell it on StockX. I got somewhere I'm supposed to be right now, but I'm in Compton. I've been really bad for business lately, I've been steady dropping. His numbers up, he think he doing better than me, nigga stop it. Joker got this handshake that could show you that we really locked in. Why my Chevy blinging in the sun while I be trying to pop shit? All I'm really seeing is the money, diamonds in my eyelids. I was really rich before the money, I was lit without it. Always keep the hoes around, they all got tea, they tryna clock it. She done been around for 6 months, can she really help it? Chaining day coming up quick, she gon' get a necklace. Every time I bring malicious round, shit be getting hectic. He gon' let you know exactly who and who not to mess with. Cash behind me, we knocked 3 goals off our checklist. He said it's time to really spin it, that big body Benz. Catch me out in ATL this summer, I'm in Christian's crib. Everyone from Detroit to Atlanta finna hear the whip. Since 2021, I've been screaming big body Benz. Hella songs I can't even drop, I don't wanna snitch. I had told him if I die tonight, I don't want y'all to spend. But here's a number I need you to call and they'll take care of it. Knowing that my people taken care of gon' bring me to tears. I done had my ducks all in a row since I jumped in that water. 22 and I'm already thinking about my sons and daughters. I'ma be a father that was way better than my father. He say he a shark, but I'm a shark too, let's see who's stronger. If you find an AR in the bushes somewhere in Ann Arbor, I'ma need my shit back for real, son, I need you to call me. Lately I just ain't been feeling right since I ain't had it on. I ain't coming to your party not for free, since you used to charge. And producers really trust me with they beat, cause they know I'm the hardest. 10 toes down and 2 feet, I don't even bargain. Doggy tryna tax about the beans, I'll find a new garden. Doggy musta popped one of his beans, he chasing leafy greens. I'm finna supercharge this RA and take off like Rocket League. I wanna live stream my antics, but they'll be watching me. I just went and got this new Mac that hold a 50 piece. I ain't even got my CPL and I conceal it still. Met up in the park, but after dark I left him in the field. Rings bigger than the Super Bowl, I'm in the NFL. Sneaker legends know I'm coming through, I'm finna buy a shell. 10 toes down and 2 feet, it's like I never fell. Anybody rapping with this flow took it from LXL. As long as you listen to my songs, I'll make sure you do well. 2 twin Glocks, they need a name like Keenan and Kel. One day my name gon' become essential like it's fear of God. How my gun gon' really trump shit cause it's a 45. Home base gon' be up out of space, my Rick and Morty vibes. Name a nigga grinding harder than me, nigga, you a lie. One day my name gon' become essential like it's fear of God. My uncle said I'll be the president because he know that I humble niggas, uncontrollable and unfuckwittable. These niggas cannot miss me with that bullshit, I'm invisible. Your girlfriend went and got hit cause she divisible. These niggas cannot miss me with that bullshit, I'm invisible.
What up, what up, what up, MIDI Lab? What up, what up, what up, brands and platforms? What up, what up, what up, what up, dialogue? What up, what up, what up, what up, LXL Unxverse? How y'all feeling today, man? How y'all feeling today, man? How y'all feeling? First and foremost, happy Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? I want to let y'all know off the top, you know what I'm saying? Happy Wednesday to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Every day that we wake up, it's another blessing. Amen to that. You know, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Simmer down. We got stuff to get to today. All right. And yeah, y'all, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to be here once again on another episode of LXL Unxverse, where we're going to be sitting here reacting to things, you know, sitting here kicking it as a chat. You know what I'm saying? Just talking. I get to update y'all. I get to kick it with y'all. And honestly, at the end of the day, that's all I really want out of life. So with that being said, y'all know I don't be beating around the bush too much. You know what I'm saying? So I want to just kick it off, right? I want to kick it off. Before we get into, you know, y'all seen the thumbnail. So before we get into the whole Diddy thing and the whole, you know what I'm saying, Diddy sentencing, you know what I'm saying? Before we get into the DDG, the beef and all that stuff, I want to make a very special announcement. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already seen it. Y'all already seen it. Y'all already seen it. Y'all already seen it. But in case you didn't see it, you know what I'm saying? Bow. Y'all, if you haven't already, go ahead and peep out the Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't already, go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? Just tap into the Apple Music. Why? Because you might turn around and you might get a little present on Wednesday. Not on Wednesday, on Friday. Matter of fact, now that I done said that whole thing wrong, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell y'all. I'm excited because I got new music dropping. You know what I'm saying? I got new music dropping on Friday. Yes, sir. I got a new single. It's coming out and everything like that. I'm hoping that, you know what I'm saying, y'all mess with it, everything like that, man. I'm hoping that y'all really rocking with it tough. Because I really felt like I was spitting on there. I think that y'all gonna think I was spitting on there too. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest with y'all, You know what I'm saying? It's dropping on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Not even just Apple Music. It's dropping on all platforms, y'all. The single is going to be called Pizza House. The single is fire. I was really on there wigging. Y'all already know I was doing my thing. And to be honest with y'all, on Friday as well, I'm trying to show y'all. But on Friday as well, what I'm going to be doing is premiering it on my Instagram. So if you also haven't already, please, you know what I'm saying, tap in on the wonderful LXL Reyes on Instagram. Tap in with me over there because we're going to be dropping, you know what I'm saying, a reel, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be dropping like a hanging mic freestyle type thing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm giving y'all songs and I'm giving y'all a visual, man. I'm really excited about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really excited about it. You know what I'm saying? Here go to, you know what I'm saying? Just come mess with me. Just come mess with me, bro. Because I be over there kicking it with people. I really be over in my comments. I really be, you know what I'm saying? I be answering people. You comment on my stuff. You show me love. You feel me? I be showing you back love. You follow me. I follow you back. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even Hollywood yet. I probably ain't gonna be Hollywood. But if I did become Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? You would know why. But you would still be one of my day ones and everything like that, man. So like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like if you haven't already, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Now I'm done talking. I'm done talking, y'all. I'm done talking. Here's what we're gonna do. From here, I want to get into some news. Also, shout out to my dog Limitless Productions too for producing like literally everything that I have. You know what I'm saying? He be producing, not producing everything that I have, but like he handle my film stuff too. So shout out to him. And if you in Michigan, bro, work with him. Tap in with me on Instagram. I can get y'all connected. Anyways, enough of the chitter chatter. Yeah, you can tell I kind of got a little bit excited, huh? We getting on to the news. We getting on to the drama because I already know that that's what y'all here for. I already know that's what you here for. I already know that's what you were looking for. You know what I'm saying? Your little messy ass. If y'all don't already know, I'm your host, LXL Reyes. We back in here for another one. So let's get to it. All right, man. Catch us up, LXL. What we got going on? I bet. Pretty much, if y'all ain't been sleeping under a rock, y'all know that Diddy has been locked up since 2023, and it actually came out recently. And when I say recently, within the last couple months, he actually received the verdict for his cases and what he'd be tried for and what he wouldn't be tried for. And I think that out of all the charges that he was fighting, the only thing that he got caught with was maybe I think a trafficking charge. You know what I'm saying? Human trafficking, or like sex trafficking across the borders, you know what I'm saying, across state borders and everything like that. Which, you know what I'm saying, in itself, I'm pretty sure it can get a max of up to maybe like 10 years, something like that, man. I don't really know you know what I'm saying, all the logistics, and I ain't really like your legal guy. But what I can sit here and tell you is that they did just drop his sentencing. So I want to get into it with y'all. I want to see what he got sentenced to. And then afterward, you know what I'm saying, I ain't really going to say too much on if I think it's deserved or not. But if y'all want to hear my opinions on it, go ahead and tap into the Midi Lab show tomorrow. If you Eastern Standard Time, it's going to be at 10 p.m. Anyway, let's get it.
Our Diddy saga has come to an end, and what a time it has been. Grab your snacks for the last time. Let's talk about Diddy. So Diddy was sentenced on October 3rd. I know it is October 7th, but I'm an attorney in real life with my own clients to tend to, and Diddy is not one of them. So y'all gonna get me when I can be God. So y'all, this was a very long hearing. The hearing lasted 6 hours before we even got to the sentencing because Diddy's lawyer was up there, you know, singing his praises. Diddy's lawyer got up there and called this man a civil rights leader, a philanthropist, talked about the charter schools that he opened up for the youth.
Oh, hell no.
Kids. He said that Diddy's actions were a result of a drug addiction and he should not be criminalized for having an addiction. He does not need prison. He needs rehab. So Diddy's lawyer is up there talking about how he has plans to turn his life around and become a motivational speaker. So then it was the prosecutor's turn, and they said, I know Diddy would love for us to believe that he is a changed man, but the real Diddy is the person who he is when he doesn't think anybody is watching. And we know exactly who that person is, no matter how hard he would like us to forget. Y'all, then the unbelievable happened. Diddy got up there to the witness stand and started talking for the first time since this whole thing happened. And I was just like, I don't blame you. I would be up there begging for my life too. But y'all, he looks like he's aged 100 years. Whole head gray, big old beard gray, Santa Claus in the making. So y'all, then Diddy takes a stand and he get the crying. And I'm talking about the cry where your shoulders start to jump up and down, that kind. So he's talking about all of his regret and how much he hates himself and the person he's become. And then he look over at his mama. Mama, I'm sorry. I failed you as a son. He then begins to apologize to Cassie and Jane Doe and all domestic violence victims out there. He then blames his devious actions on the uncontrolled drug addiction and says that he's lost everything, his life, his businesses, his career, his chance to raise his youngest child. He then says, I know the prosecutors want you to make an example out of me, but let the example be how a person can change if given a second chance. He then promises to never put his hands on another human being in his life, and that he takes full accountability of his actions, and that he doesn't care about the money and the fame. He just wants to be back with his family.
So wait. What did he get charged for then? Because I thought it was some sex trafficking thing. So he got charged for the domestic violence? Man, hold on. Now I see why this comment. Yeah, he's gonna get off with that. 3 years.
So after Diddy finishes his speech, I guess the judge's stomach was growling because he was like, we're going to take a little break and then we're going to come back. It was 6 hours into the hearing. I'm hungry just listening. So we get back from break and the judge starts talking and he says by federal law, he is required to consider all history and characteristics of the convicted person when sentencing them. And I know at that point, Diddy's stomach must have touched his back because we know his history and characteristics are not pretty. So the judge starts off by saying, Mr. Combs, I am aware of all your humanitarian work, what you've done for your community and the youth, and that should be respected and recognized and remembered. And you have a very bright side to your legacy, but onto your dark side. The judge said, the fact is you're an abuser, physically and sexually, and you used your money and your power to do it. He talked about remembering the testimony, remembering the exhibits and the evidence. He talked about how Cassie is currently still dealing with an opiate addiction that he started her on. He said, I remember the lacerations. I saw when you bust Cassie head open to the white meat, the cuts, the bruises, how you had to have a doctor on call to constantly tend to Cassie's wounds. And you would, without a doubt, would still be up there carrying on this way had you not been caught. And the judge was like, you know how I know that's true? Because even after the video became public of you beating Cassie up at the hotel, you was still beating on Jane Doe. So the judge basically was like, so let's get down to business. 50 months is your sentence. That's a little over 4 years. I believe he's already served 13 months. So subtract the 13 from the 50 and you have to serve 85% of your time when you're in federal prison. So somebody do the math when he getting out. Do you think the judge got it right based upon the crime he was convicted of? And if you think the judge didn't get it right, tell me how much you would have sentenced Diddy to. And just in honor of this saga coming to an end, it has been over a year. We have been talking about Diddy's case. It has been fun with you guys in the comments. So as we say goodbye to Diddy, we're going to end on a sweet note. At this point, many of you guys know my husband and I have a candy company. We sell pralines. If you're from another part of the country, call it a praline, a plyring, pecan candy. And we're going to do a little Diddy sale. This is our beautiful packaging. We always like to do some type of like theme for the season. That's our fall paper. And y'all, you see it. This is the last week to get our limited edition flavor pound cake. Y'all,
you know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in with her, Lauren the lawyer, man. Y'all buy her limited edition pound cake. Don't be some jerks about it, man. Come on. Go ahead and buy her pound cake. Man, so I got to figure out what he specifically got charged for out of all this. Maybe I didn't hear it. Maybe I wasn't listening and stuff like that. But I want to know exactly what he got charged for. I thought whatever he got charged for, he could have got a maximum of 10 years. So to do the math, he got like 5 years. He got to serve 85% of that. And on top of that, whatever he's already served has been counted towards served. So they said it's like 32 months. It's like a little bit less than 3 years. I don't know, bro. Y'all think it's enough?
Here's what Diddy's sentence actually means, and most people, including myself, are not going to like it much.
He's not going away for life. Diddy only got a 4-year sentence, but he will also get credit for the time he's already served. So most likely he'll be released within 1 to 2 years' time unless he continues committing crimes from inside the prison. And the way the world works now is when a high-profile prisoner gets released, they start doing the whole round of podcasts to try and stay relevant. The guy who ran the Fire Festival scam did that, and Diddy will probably do the same, so we will hear from him again soon. As to how his message will be received when that happens, that's up to the public, but I don't expect the people to embrace Diddy after he gets released. His image has been permanently tainted. The word Diddy and all its variations are now synonymous with tomfoolery. I think he should have been sentenced for a lot longer than 4 years, but I'm not the judge who issued the verdict.
No, you're not. No, you are not, sir. You're right.
Before Friday's sentencing, his accuser submitted victim impact statements to the judge, which also urged him to.
I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm not saying that I don't think he should have got sentenced. Me personally, I leave all legal matters into legal hands. If I'm not an expert of it and I don't know what to take into consider, I'm not personally gonna advocate for somebody to get the book thrown at them just to, you know what I'm saying, like what, just because it was entertaining and I think it would be the best ending to a story. So, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, everybody always talking about trust the justice system. America got justice. Hey, trust it. What, y'all mad because they ain't put a black man behind bars for forever? Wow. But that's just me, though. That's just me. I'm not saying whether I think he should have got more time or less time. I'm just saying, like, how I see people think a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Hand down a hefty sentence. Cassie, who, as we know, was the prosecution's star witness, wrote that she is so terrified of retaliation from Diddy that she moved her family out of New York and is keeping as quiet and private as possible. Diddy's former assistant, Capricorn Clark, wrote that it's, quote, insane to me that of all the things that people heard, 2 counts of prostitution of men is the only thing that remains on the table. She wrote to Judge Subramanian that, quote, the last ray of light is that you provide justice to us. You have a chance to finally help him know that he cannot just do what he wants to people. There are repercussions and consequences. He cannot just destroy other people's lives. Before Friday's sentencing, his
Yeah, it seems like everybody thinks like, oh yeah, the sentence is too low. But I mean, based on what they actually acquitted him for, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Based on what they actually charged him with, because he was facing a lot of stuff. He could have went away for life. For sure. Hey, part of me thought he was cooked. I don't know what judges and lawyers be looking at when they be letting people like off and stuff like that. But hey, they the ones who got the training and stuff. Those Epstein files got to be atrocious. Crazy thing is, Epstein would have got off too if Diddy getting off like this. U.S. justice system is a joke. Oh man, I wonder if you've been saying this or you just realized it. Let me see. I know the judge and the jury were bribed, but I can't prove it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. Man, hey, why TikTok comments be killing me? Well, that was kind of self-explanatory. Guys, it's 50 months long. Damn. Hello.
For prostitution. And you know what? That evidence was crystal clear. It was crystal clear to people who were making calls and saying, hey, you go from this state to this state to engage in prostitution. Go from this state to this state to do that. That's a clear violation of the law. That's exactly what prosecutors charged them of. That carried certain penalties. And for everybody, and look, I understand how people think, well, he wasn't convicted of the top charges. They're trying to get him somehow. I would just back that up and say this. There are many things in this case that he was acquitted of, most of which carried most of the time in prison. What he was convicted of was the smallest stuff. And what the judge chose to do within his discretion in many ways was say, on that stuff, I'm going to give you time in prison. And so for me, I understand how people think, well, he didn't get convicted on some of the heaviest stuff, so he should get off. My problem with that is, hey, if someone does something to you and it's been proven that they did it and it's against the law and they were convicted, would you not want them to serve that time? That's exactly what Diddy is doing right here. This is exactly why we have many of these laws in place. We don't want that kind of behavior. And the judge is sending the message of, hey, just because it's a lower count doesn't mean I'm just going to throw it out, because it was something he did. It was wrong, and it was against the law.
Based on your experience, your knowledge, if the Southern District of New York knew that this would be the outcome, what's the likelihood that they would have went through all of this to get him in prison?
Oh, that's a great question. I think they still would have done it. And I think they would have done it because they're testing out a theory that they believed worked in other cases, like the R. Kelly case. And they thought that a jurisdiction and a jury would look at that and say, we can make the same connection here. And for them, it was about making the greater point. It was about making the point of holding power accountable. So for them to get a conviction here was the payoff. And they thought, because they got a conviction in the R. Kelly, and because a conviction was secured in the R. Kelly case, not them, that they thought they could do that kind of thing here. That didn't work out. I do think for them, there is some value in getting a conviction on some of the counts, because it sends the message to everybody else who might be in a situation like this, who might want to do things like free costs, who might want to take advantage of other people, to say, we are coming for you. And I think that's a powerful statement. Do I think it worked out the way they wanted it to work out? Far from that. But do I think it still has some value to them and still makes them want to pursue cases like this? I do. I think they're...
Who else over here hosting like small private little freak offs? And they talking about New York. Man, so you telling me that Diddy was not the only one throwing freak offs in New York? You saying it's a bunch of little underground freak off parties. We just ain't found them yet. And they saying they using Diddy, the king of freak offs, as an example. Is what he's insinuating. All right.
Looking at this and saying, we got something here, let's build on it and see what we can do for other people in power, because their goal is to make sure that they're protecting the citizens of their state as they see it.
The judge, however, also said, Ryan Smith, that he obviously, with the conviction, he was convicted of transporting two of his former girlfriends to have sex with paid male escorts at drug-fueled nights called freak offs or hotel nights. But the judge alluded to his violence against women. And I'm saying to myself, was that a part of the charges that were leveled against him? Was that what he was convicted of? Because I don't recall that being the case.
You bring up a great point. And you bring up, right there, you're giving one of the defense's arguments on appeal. They're going to argue that the judge was being a 13th juror here. And here's why. He was convicted on the he was convicted on the transportation for prostitution. He was not convicted on the coercion for sexual conduct. He was not convicted on racketeering. But the judge, I thought, made it interesting for prostitution. And you know what? That evidence was crystal clear. It was
I needed to hear that for a thing. Man, damn. He was actually breaking it down. Real good.
President Trump says Sean Diddy Combs has asked him for a pardon.
I have a lot of people have asked me for pardons. I call him Puff Daddy has asked me for a pardon.
Combs is serving a 4-year sentence in a New York City jail on 2 prostitution-related charges. Attorneys for Combs have not commented on President Trump's remarks, but they are asking to move his sentence to a low-security federal prison in New Jersey. ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer is following that story for us. Brian, you say the president could help Diddy get released without a pardon or full clemency. How so?
Whoa.
So it would be the other way around, but he can, in fact. The president has very broad powers in terms of clemency. Clemency being a larger umbrella where both a pardon and commutation could come up. Now, for most people, they make an application to the Office of the Pardon Attorney in the DOJ, but someone like Sean Combs could go directly to the president, or he could just simply hear of him, and he can either reduce his sentence to the point that he can get released, a commutation, or give him a full pardon.
You say there's also a program that could reduce Diddy's sentence for a year? How?
Yeah, so the defense attorneys have asked for a program called RDAP. It's a very extensive program that if you're incarcerated in the federal prison system.
Okay, guys, so P. Diddy...
President Trump says Sean Diddy Combs has...
Combs would be applicable for that, and also have some sort of substance abuse issue. It's a 9 to 12 month 500-hour intensive drug program that if you are successful at it, you can reduce your sentence by an additional year on top of your already good time that you would serve.
President Trump says...
Dang. So now there's gateway for him to get even more time off. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he barely gonna end up doing no time at all.
Okay, guys, so P. Diddy received a 50-month sentence in federal prison. Now, I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of how this is going to work for him. Now, 50 months, the way the feds work, you get credit for about 56 to 57 days a year in good time. So he'll be eligible for about 8 to 8.5 months of good time off of that 50-month sentence, which leaves him with about 42 months to do. Now, he's already got about 12 months in with his time he spent in MDC Brooklyn. So I guess it worked out for him that he didn't get bail. Now, in a sense, it would have been better for him probably to get bail because he would have spent the majority of his time in a better facility than the one he is now. Had he been out on bail after his sentencing, he would have been going immediately into federal custody, and then he would have been going into a federal detention center like MDC Brooklyn while he awaited designation, which usually only takes about, anywhere from 15 to 30 days. So then he would have spent all of his time in a federal prison opposed to in MDC Brooklyn, where he is presently housed, which I can guarantee you is way worse than any place he is about to go. So let's get back to the numbers and the breakdown. So after the 50-month sentence, you take off the 8 to 8.5 months worth of good time that he will be eligible for. He has to still earn that by staying out of trouble, not getting any fights, not getting any infractions, which I think he'll be able to do. So that leaves him with 42 months to do. Now, out of that 42 months, he has about 12 months time served, i.e., again, the time he spent incarcerated without getting bail.
Hey, wait, because that bring up a good point, man. It's not really all up to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, Diddy getting in trouble in prison is not up to him. If you know anything about prison, you know that once some people try you or say they're going to do this to you or that to you, you only got two options. Either you're going to sit there and you're going to let it happen, or you're going to fight back. You're going to defend yourself. And sometimes that's where a lot of people get messed up as defend themselves. Like, think about it this way. People know that he getting out. It's like people know that he didn't serve the sentence. He been on good behavior. They hear through the grapevine, oh, yeah, he might be getting out early and stuff like that. And there's somebody who don't want him to get out early. Don't really know how, but they could get him into some bullshit. They could, you know what I'm saying? They could probably give him the fight. You know what I'm saying? They could probably try to, you know what I'm saying, try to get him to engage in some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And really the only way that he could like really get out of that, because it ain't no special treatment in there, but the only way he could really get away from that is like solitary. So it depends. Either you're gonna come out stressed physically or you're gonna come out stressed like mentally. It's kind of like pick your poison, but they're not gonna do you nice in there.
That knocks him down to about 30 months. So right now,
I'm glad he brought that
Puffy
up.
has about 30 months left to do. Now, the way the feds work also, after 24 months, which means 6 months to your release date, he'll be eligible to go to the halfway house. Once he's in the halfway house, he'll be eligible for home confinement, work release programs, and things like that within about 15 to 20 days of his entering into halfway house. So again, he'll be eligible to go to the halfway house 6 months to his release date, which will be after he spends another 24 months in jail, calculating all of those other things. And once he is in the halfway house, he'll be eligible for home confinement within a week or two. With all of his resources and all of his money, within a week or two, he'll be on home confinement or work release. So you'll see P. Diddy out on the streets in about 24 months. Now, my opinion on his sentence and all that stuff like that, I'll save that for a later date. I did predict that he would probably get a sentence like this. Again, he is technically considered a first-time offender. In his more serious crimes, serious offenses, he was found not guilty of, which puts him on a scope and a scale way less than he could have been had he been convicted of like the RICO charges and things like that. That would have enhanced his sentences. Now, again, with him also being a first-time offender, he's going to be eligible for camp status very, very early on into his into the bid that he's got to do, into the time that he's got to do. So it's not going to be long before you see Diddy in a camp-like environment, i.e. like the one Martha Stewart served her time in. So he's not going to do much hard time. The hardest time that he is going to do is the time he's already done in MDC Brooklyn. Once he goes into the federal system and get assigned designation, he's not going to be seeing a maximum security prison, a medium high security prison. He's probably not even going to see technically like barbed wired fences or locked doors. It won't be long before he finds himself in a place like Fort Dix or even Fort Dix camp or Otisville camp. He's going to be in a camp-like environment very soon. And I predict that to happen within about 8 months of his sentence if he's not designated for a camp status initially. So he could find himself in a camp immediately. Like he can immediately start serving his time in a camp. That could easily happen. But again, I predict that Diddy will see the streets in about 24 months. However I may feel about it or however anybody else may feel about it, that's the reality of the situation. And there as it stands. I made a video prior to where I was quoted as saying that he got sentenced to 48 months, but I was mistaken. When I heard a 4-year sentence, I didn't realize they had added the extra 2 months, which is probably works in his favor because it gives him more opportunity to receive more good time credit. That's for a whole nother video as well. So hopefully this information was informative to you. Let me know what you think of the comments of the sentence and the information I'm giving you. And one.
Yeah. How did he react to that? We just gonna see how Diddy reacted.
Was
That's
stoic
all.
as the judge handed down his 50-month sentence. That's more than 4 years. Now, Sean Combs, from my observation, sitting inside that courtroom, did not have much of a reaction as his fate was handed down to him. It was actually moments before that he got emotional, crying when he spoke to the judge, which was the first time that he had addressed the court at length throughout his entire 2-month trial. Now, he faced his children and he said, "I am sorry, I have failed you as a father." He then looked at his mother sitting in the gallery of the courtroom and said, "You raised me better than this." And that is when his voice was cracking and when he began to cry. Now, Sean Combs's attorneys took a very long time with the sentencing proceedings today. 5 of his attorneys speaking at length to the judge, talking about how he is a changed man, how he is a man who suffered from drug abuse, but that he has a lot of good to offer the world. In fact, one of his attorneys saying that the world needs Sean Combs. Another one of his attorneys crying as she told the judge that she herself was inspired by Sean Combs. Now, despite the defense's efforts, the judge said that, of course, he was taking that into consideration and that he agreed with his attorneys that he has made great impact on the world as a self-made businessman who has inspired so many, particularly the Black community. But here's what the judge said when he scolded Combs. He said, quote, "History of good work cannot wash away this case." He said that he used his abuse to get your way. He asked Combs, why did the abuse continue for so long, that being the abuse against Cassie and Jane? And he said, quote, "Because you had the power and resources to keep it going and you didn't get caught." Sean Diddy.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah. Well, when you put it like that, I mean, well, hey, you know what I'm saying? What y'all think? Y'all can let me know in the comments. I ain't gonna say nothing about it, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all can let me know in the comments what y'all think. Boom. Do y'all think that Diddy got enough time? Matter of fact, you ain't even got to put in the comments. You can if you want to, of course. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could comment it right here in the live, you know what I'm saying? Or y'all could put in the comments in the YouTube video. But really, I want to see y'all in the MIDI Lab show because when we talk about it in there, I really want to hear y'all opinions. Dang, no. It's kind of crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie. Dang. All right then. With that being said, we can move on. I'm kind of tired of saying bro and them name and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we can go ahead and get this show on the road and everything like that. Boom. Moving on. Now we over here talking about this dude DDG. Now, if y'all don't know who DDG is, he a YouTuber, rapper, streamer who come from Pontiac, Michigan, one of the poorest parts of, you know what I'm saying, Michigan and everything like that. But boom, boom, boom. he made a career for himself, starting off on YouTube, doing vlogs and everything like that, working hard and everything. And you know what I'm saying? He then created a base for himself, surpassed 1 million followers, started a music career. He's had a couple of his songs, you know what I'm saying, in music and just whatever, bro. So now he's over here on the streaming timing and everything like that. He's been having a lot of recent success, you know what I'm saying? But his name always in some drama. Always. His name is always in some drama every single time. So, boom. What happens now? What happens now? Dude is beefing once again because he's always beefing with somebody. I'm gonna just show y'all better. I can tell y'all though, because not only is he beefing with somebody again, dog is beefing with his homies, right? Not even his homies, but like his specific homie kind of came out and said things like kind of against his character. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like this is somebody who kind of came up under bro and everything like that, and you know what I'm saying, like kind of seen him as like a mentor or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get into this video and everything. I'm gonna sit here and like watch it with y'all and things like that. I seen a little bit of it, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but like I had to stop it because I kind of want to catch up with y'all. So let's go ahead and let's get it.
Said all this and that. I said I'm gonna lead a group, try to wave some money over my head, try to wave a gambling deal.
So group, when he say group, he talking about a little thing that they did. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like DDG probably got the idea from like the Mafia-thon or something like that, seeing Kai do it. And what he did was he turned around and boom, he put a group of guys together, a group of his homies together. They went and got a house and they streaming out of that house. I guess he was supposed to be a part of that group and everything like that. So we're gonna see like kind of what happened and why that didn't end up happening.
Like, sent a screenshot like, oh yeah, you finna lead a group. All right, bet I was finna bring this. If I was finna bring,
I hate like that, bro. I hate like that. I've experienced that before, bro. Oh, well, I was planning to give you this and I was gonna do that for you, and I was but now, you don't deserve it.
I don't give a what you wave. It's just niggas sent a screenshot talking about 700,000. Boy, that money.
Right.
I don't give a because that what
he said. How much now? He said what? He said 700,000. Nah. Yeah, stand on that shit, Jay.
700,000 is life changing money, man. But yeah, we gonna watch Young Dime break it down and everything. I be liking how he break it down, y'all. So if y'all don't like my preference of how I be watching these videos, you know what I'm saying, hey, give it a chance. You're gonna see why.
The real reason why I left Capaholics. Video by J Cinco live. If we can't count on DDG to do anything, we can certainly count on him to be involved in some kind of drama. There is always a bridge to be burned somewhere. Okay, let's run it.
I'm not gonna be reading chat, man, because this ain't for no views. This ain't for none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to start off the stream, bro. This is really hard for me. I just want to put that out there right now.
Okay, serious.
I'm gonna start off the stream just saying, this wasn't a decision that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? This isn't something I was trying to do because I seen a lot of narratives. People talking about it's because of my girl. Like, first of all, let's just nip that in the bud right there. I did auditions for Argue My Ball with my girl. My girl knew, like, she knows
his girl has something to do with it, I think. But he got real like nervous right there. We'll continue. I just want to say this though. Capaholics, if you don't know, it is a content house that was started by DDG and his brother Dub, and he invited a bunch of different people, and J Cinco was supposed to be there. Between J Cinco and DDG, J Cinco would have been the second biggest creator in the house. So him not choosing to be a part of it was a major blow to the team that they were trying to put together.
Entertainment is she doesn't trip off shit. We have conversations. We have a very healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? So that's never the case.
That's good.
Like that's nice. That's the last thing a nigga say. I don't even know why people even trying to put her in the middle of this. That has nothing to do with that.
Okay, maybe she doesn't.
I see narrative saying that I want to be, I think I'm bigger than the program.
Ooh.
Definitely is not that. You know what I'm saying? I come from a place where I know ain't nothing bigger than the program.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But
nothing.
The program can't work if other niggas think they bigger than the program. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say any names. You feel me? Because that's not.
Where is this going?
Damn.
Other niggas bigger than the program. Talk your shit, Jay.
What I'm here for. I'm just gonna kind of like give like a surface level answer.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not here to like just throw the blame on this, but at the end of the day, like I feel like the person that made me lead this shit definitely should come out and say something. You know what I'm saying? Because they're the reason. And they know they're the reason. You know, everybody in the group knows they're the reason. Everybody in the group says, man, hey, I respect your decision. You're 100% right. You know what I'm saying?
What is going on?
Like if anyone come out and say they didn't, like, they're just lying to y'all, and that's on my heart. But one thing about me, bro, you feel me? I treat everybody with respect. I treat everybody with respect and love.
You seem like a solid dude, bro. I don't watch that much Jay Cinco content, but he seems like a real ass nigga, and he seems like a solid dude.
Buddy, I've never done no backdoor. I never talk about behind their back. I never try to tear it down. I've never been that type of person. You know what I'm saying?
Never seen shit like that from him.
But one thing about me that make it real is I'm so real that I can call it when they wrong. You know what I'm saying? And
sure.
I'm not afraid to call them when they wrong. And that don't mean I'm coming at in a disrespectful manner. You feel me? Like I could just tell a nigga, hey, bro, I feel like this, that. You feel me? And any nigga can do that to me. I done have my bros come on like, hey, bro, I feel like this. And just as a real, I feel like it's so crazy. I even got to explain how to even be a real. Like that's kind of like crazy. I even got to explain that.
Yeah.
But real friends can call each other out when they wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's as long as you're not coming at it disrespectful when you woo, like, all right, cool. But like, if you
that's all I was gonna say.
Like
as long as you do it in a respectful
real
manner.
Man gonna take accountability.
I be getting into my homies and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? As long as you
transpired, you know, where I called a nigga out when it was wrong. You know, and I genuinely was coming from a real place. Like I was genuinely wrong in that position. In their position, they was really wrong.
Right.
But you know, the person came at that nigga very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Very childish. Very childish, very immature. You know what I'm saying? Like tearing a nigga down. Like
that's for sure, DDG. 100%. I'll be saying that dude childish, bro. He I don't know. It's like you could tell sometimes, like, man, you look at some people, you like, man, sometimes you just too grown to be acting like that. And like, I'm 22. So if I'm looking at somebody, I'm like, man, you too grown to be acting like that. That's kind of embarrassing, bro. That say a lot.
Wow.
It was to the point, it wasn't even about what I came about anymore. It was just some way deeper. You know what I'm saying? And I felt the animosity, and animosity doesn't always have to be about money. Don't hate about because I got more money, I'm gonna hate on you. Like, nah, shit stems from different places.
He just gone too smooth. The ride has been too smooth for Jay Cinco. You feel me? He got this chick Lala, and let me know in the comment section down below. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 100% up to date on all the lore with DDG and all that, but didn't Halle crash out on DDG over text because allegedly he was fucking with Lala? Ain't that? And when PBM had his fucking, you know, dating show, wasn't there an awkward moment where somebody asked Lala, hey, you been with anybody in this room besides Jay Cinco? And everybody kind of went like, And DDG, he was like looking away, which people took as a sign that, hey, that's what happened right there. And so
I don't think so, though.
You know what I'm saying? Shit fall apart with India Love. Shit's not going to go with the BM. Bro can't catch a break. He been on a string of L's. Shit, man. And here you go. Here you come. Mr. I'm so in love. Mr. Everybody love me. Mr. You know what I'm saying? My hairline ain't start receding yet. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not the nigga I'm not a therapist. I don't know where that
you said DDG jealous of Jason.
I felt it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Various times I try to leave our group chat, you know what I'm saying, and defuse the situation, you know, but like I said, I felt like he was the program. He ran the program. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga kept adding me
now
back.
We know for a fact he's talking about DDG.
No, because now I'm finna get my rocks off. Oh, if y'all in the chat, boom, if y'all have somebody, a friend around y'all who Y'all feel like he think he bigger than the program and everything? Comment his name in there right now. Comment his name in the chat right now. I ain't gonna lie. Call him by name. Put him on blast. Don't keep people like that.
Who else would he be talking about? You think he would be doing all of this over Dub? No disrespect to Dub. You know, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't doing all that. And everybody else in the house is practically a nobody. You do got Deshae. I think okay. It's possible. Could be talking about Deshae, but
comment him.
And just turn it down, like coming at it in real disrespectful ways, talking to it like a friend would never talk to. Then, like, one thing about me, fool, like, if I take shit very serious as far as like signs. You feel me? Like, if how I talk to you shows you how much they value you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, for sure.
My cameraman right here, like, if I tell it, like, if we talk about something, we get into it. Like, that goes for anybody. Like, if anybody get into it with they bros, y'all kind of like know what to say as far as like
there's a line
up here. You feel
there's
me?
A line.
I don't want to go below the belt because I know I can't come back from that.
Yup, exactly.
You know and when it go below the belt and beyond, and it's just like beyond that though, like beyond that, fool, like beyond.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Where I feel like this happened once before, but I let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, the person came to me and was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going through certain situations, and I'm like, I respect it. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'm a very understandable person. I've never been
bro.
You can respect it, but never forget no shit like that. Never forget it, because the next time that it happens, nigga, get ready to check that shit. Get ready to check the fuck out of that shit. Letting somebody slide the first time, bro, is all means to crash out the next time they do some dumb shit. So if this is your friend or whatever, whoever thinks they bigger than the program out here, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, comment in the chat. Your friend, who's the name of your friend who think that he bigger than the program? You know what I'm saying?
You can't be doing all this though, and don't just call his name, bro. You should have just called his name.
I'm
call
not
him by name.
That
Call
try
him
to be
out.
tough, especially with my bros. Like, especially with my bros. Like, don't even act tough with niggas act tough with the niggas that's really there for. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's like
he talking about DDG, bro. He's saying when you went up in Casanet's house, Reggie was talking all that crazy shit. This nigga was being disrespectful in your face when y'all trying to squash a beef, and you kept it at a level. I'm supposed to be your mans. Supposed to be your mans.
Yikes.
And you talking crazy to me.
Damn.
I feel that.
Hit on this girl, but he don't even hit on if they slap him. You feel me? Like, it's like that. Can't, like, when you do like that, it's like, you're not real, bro. Like, that's not real.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But
you're not a real nigga is what I'm hearing.
Bro, I really stand on respect. You know what I'm saying? I have my own mind. Can't nobody make me do something I genuinely don't want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I felt like overall with this situation, all it did was teach me, because I ain't gonna lie, like, I didn't want to go somewhere. I'm the type of like, and it's just, this comes from, this is, I feel
Shout out
like
Malicious
like
in the
this,
chat.
like,
Shout out
from
Nick
the
in the
hood or
chat.
whatever, like, or you just any person.
It ain't even about that, bro.
You go here, you want to go here with it.
As
You know
a
what I'm saying?
man, you feel me? As a man, bro, there's a certain button that if another dude activate, pause, out of disrespect, you can make some real bad decisions, bro.
What almost happened with me mentally, like with everything, I almost went to a level and above.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I felt disrespected and all that. But I really
Also
had-
know this is an incredibly smart strategic move by Jay. He knows that DDG is, maybe these niggas watch my videos, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm the official metaphysicist of Black YouTube now, nigga. I'm fucking damn near psychic with this shit, nigga. He knows DDG cracked as fuck, bro. Pause. His shield. No shields, nigga. None. This nigga is It's fucking HP. I'm just saying, bro, that's just the frequency DDG's on. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish it upon him. He can change it whenever he wants to. It's just a mindset shift, but that's just what he's on right now. And so Jay knows that he pulls this move, everybody's going to be on his side, bro. Everybody's going to be on his side. Never go into a fight you don't know you can win. That's why he ain't crash out the first time he got disrespected. He saw that it wasn't a good time. But now this is a great way to elevate himself. And there ain't no way that DDG can respond to this in a way that, you feel me, he's gonna come out on top. I'm already knowing just off of what bro's saying.
I talked to myself and I had to talk with God on some like, and this is real, bro. Like this is like, child, like this is genuinely like for real. For y'all know me, fool. Like, gang, like I seen people trying to say I use certain people and stuff because, like, bro, what, bro? I don't use nobody, gang. If anything, gang, the reason why I would stay so long with a motherfucker and then I leave is because it's like a nigga can only endure so much, bro. Like a nigga can only take so much, fool. A nigga can only take so much disrespect, bro. You feel me? And it's like, and one thing about me, bro, like I always try to just, and even with this group, even our group, gang, like that Catholic gang, like, you feel me? I love every nigga in that motherfucker. You feel me? Well, almost every nigga. I love almost every nigga in that motherfucker.
Ooh, now he's saying there's some niggas that I ain't got no love for anymore. Tough.
You feel me? I still wish the best for every, for sure. But genuine love, like,
right.
I love almost every in that group. You know what I'm saying? But even that group, like, it's not a real group, bro. Like, that ain't real. Them ain't real. Like, and I'm not saying like speaking on as far as everybody individually. I'm just speaking as a group. That's not a real friend group, bro. That's not a real friend group.
I can tell.
Like,
I could tell just from seeing like clips. That shit look janky.
Friend group was always based off of the ranks of popularity. Like,
oh yeah.
Last year I was at the bottom of the rank. If I put up to the club late, nigga, tell me over. Like, you can't even get in the club. Like, I'm not coming out to get you. You gotta call like T.O. or somebody. You feel me? Like, that's the only way a nigga get somewhere. Like, you know, and that's just a representation of the dynamic of the friend group. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I talk about all these niggas, bro. Because I ain't worried about being friends with them. Because I don't want to be friends with them.
Hey. Let me see. Who know me? All right, bet. Malicious and Nick in the cut. Boom. Prime examples. If I walk into the club before y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all get there late and shit like that, and you know what I'm saying, y'all can't get in the club or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. They like, oh, come get go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta call somebody to come get you if you know somebody in the club. Y'all think I'm coming down to get y'all?
I'll be cool with you. I'll dap you up and I'll give you your flowers if I see you doing dope shit. But I'm good, bro. Shout out to Dior. Shout out to Berto, bro. Shout out to Feek. I already got my niggas. Shout out to Will. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. I'm good. You feel me? And shout out to my young niggas too. Shout out to Yo-Yo. Shout out to Virgo, Devontae. You know, there's some real niggas out there, no doubt.
People just, and then, you know, this person has talked to various crazy. You know what I'm saying? Even the time I got talked to crazy, like this situation where just
he capping, y'all. He
blatantly disrespected a nigga below the belt. He blatantly disrespected another nigga below the belt. And that person didn't say nothing. They took it. Like, they just, Nick calling bitch, I made you, and who you drive this.
Ooh, all right. Like, who we know saying shit like that? I made you, bro. Yeah.
Like real crazy shit.
That's crazy, bro.
He seemed like the type of nigga though. He seemed like the type of nigga.
Say something like that to the other. The nigga just ain't say nothing. You feel me? And just
took it. Just the power just to turn around.
Like sat under game. Me personally feel like one thing about me, bro. I believe in God so much, and I trust God so much. It's like I would never put nothing above. Like I wouldn't stand for that, bro. If I genuinely feel like something is right, bro, I'm gonna stand for it. If I genuinely feel like something wrong, I'm gonna speak up. You know what I'm saying? And you know the niggas, you know the person says something so crazy, all this crazy, like just devaluing, discrediting. You know what I'm saying? Telling nigga I wouldn't be, and I can't make it without it, and made you dry this and this and that.
You dry this and this and that. Shit, Jay Cinco, man. Bro, just stay solid, bro. You gonna be whipping whatever you want in no time, bro, the way you going.
I mean, it's like, and then I'm like, man, I'm out this shit. I ain't finna argue with you, bro. You a kid, bro. You mentally a kid. Talking about nan and the boo-boo and just, bro, childish, fool, like childish.
Wow.
It's like, what the, like, what is you talking about?
Arrested Development, man.
Overall, said all this and that. I said I'm gonna lead a group, try to wave some money over my head, try to wave a gambling deal, like, oh, sent a screenshot like, oh yeah, you finna lead a group. All right, bet. I was finna bring this.
I hate niggas like that, bro. I fucking hate niggas like that. I've experienced that before, bro. Where, you know what I'm saying? I tried to leave a situation because the situation was not good. And then after I say I'm leaving the situation, dude gonna be like, oh, well, I was planning to give you this and I was gonna do that for you. And I was but now, you know, you don't deserve it. Nigga, suck my dick, nigga.
This here to y'all. Send a little screenshot of some money. I told the nigga, man, that money. that made me feel like you don't even know me even more. Cause like, nigga, if you knew me, you know I don't give a fuck about that.
Right.
Can't like you think you could call a nigga out his name and
Yeah, when all niggas care about is money, bro, they think that's how everybody move. They think that's what moves everybody.
to the max, and you think you could
cap.
send a screenshot of some money and I'm supposed to kiss your man? You out your mind, bro.
Right. You be a
out
bitch
your
at that point.
mind, bro. You out your mind.
That's a
bro.
definition of selling out.
I don't know if other niggas gonna go for that. I'm not going for that game. I don't
Facts.
need money that bad.
Facts.
I'm not saying I'm good for the rest
And
of
that's why you gonna always have it. That's why you always have it, because you don't need it.
my life. But I don't need money that bad. I would never idolize a dollar before my respect, bro.
Right.
I don't give a what you weigh. It's just niggas send a screenshot talking about 700,000. Boy, that money.
Right.
I don't give a because at what
He said how much now? He said what? He said 700,000?
Ain't enough.
Nah. Yeah, stand on that shit, Jay. I'm fucking with y'all, man.
Cost? At what cost?
700,000 ain't even that much money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not to sacrifice your dignity when you're going up in this streaming shit, bro. You feel me? You turn around, blink, make a few good decisions, lock in, go viral a couple of times.
I don't know nobody who moved like this exactly though. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like there's gotta be like some like shit that you go through when you literally live in like a big city like LA or like, you know what I'm saying, things like that. I ain't experienced nobody quite this fake ever in my life. Somebody who like dangle money in front of you and be like, oh, you got people who do some little hoe shit here and there, bro, but like fake, no, this is like fake.
And then they come in straight to you to give you that deal.
Bro, at what cost my peace? You
No
feel me?
cap.
My peace? Like what? Like so I gotta sit up on a and talk about a nigga or genuinely hate a nigga on the low. Like, man, hell no. Nigga, you can have that, bro. I'd rather go make 30K by myself. I'd rather go make 10,000, bro. I'd rather be broke by myself.
Yeah.
Than eat with some niggas that genuinely don't fuck with me, bro.
Right.
And it's various
jealousy,
various
bro.
signs. I don't let shit slide so many times.
That's
man. Like,
too much.
So many times because I want to be accepted by a group of I thought was cool.
Yeah. You see, what you chase escapes. When you seek validation, it always escapes you. And so you should have been left. But it's all good, bro.
Or accepted by I thought was cool. Certain niggas I thought was cool.
Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying? But when you get to this,
none of these niggas is cool, bro. I'll keep it a stack with you, Jay. I'll keep it a stack. I don't think you can be a cool nigga hanging out with Deshae Frost. That nigga weird as fuck. Creepy as fuck. That whole house is a SA case waiting to happen from what I've seen off of them clips. You really blessing yourself coming out of that shit. It is nothing but fucked up energy over there, bro. Nothing but fucked up energy from what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like it stank too, like it was frownsy.
Money and all that. You like that shit ain't everything, bro. Money ain't everything. Fool. It's all about respect, gang. You feel me? Like my mama always taught me that. Like it's all about respect, bro. You don't never let nobody disrespect you.
Yeah.
Like I can't miss my mama's birthday and throw her 10,000 2 years in a row. She gonna throw that shit in my face. Like I don't want your money.
Yeah. I
want you to be here. You know what I'm saying? I want you to genuinely respect me and show genuine love.
Right.
That's what I thought. I thought going into the house, I'm gonna make millions with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And they told me, gang, put that shit aside, bro. Like, come on, please, bro, put that shit aside. Like, you could just like, y'all gotta like each other. We gonna make more.
We know it's for sure DDG. Because when he was saying, whoever you see here, that's who's here, he seemed angry. He seemed salty about it.
And you know, Dub told him
Bro,
put that
it's
shit
business, bro. Like, think about the business, man.
And that's how DDG continues to fuck himself over, bro. This is all a frequency thing. Because Jay's only doing this right now because DDG, the way how he talked about this shit, I don't know if he's spoken on it since the clip that I saw where he said, whoever is here, that's who's here. But even the way how he communicated it, he did it in such a way that made it clear that there was a problem, that there was an issue. That then triggers DDG's fans to be like, oh, well, what Jay Cinco do? He whipped, he a simp, you know what I'm saying? DDG, he gave up India love. You feel me? Jay Cinco, he a bitch. Jay Cinco, he just wasn't fucking with that. And so he now makes this video, and I assure you, bro, I guarantee you that DDG is gonna make problems even worse for himself off of this. I already know, bro. Why? They say the past is the greatest determinant or the greatest predictor of the future. And so when you see a pattern, bro, you would be betting good money to say it's gonna happen again.
Business, bro. Fuck business, bro. That's not what I signed. If I saw about business, I'd rather be by myself. I'd be self-employed then, nigga. Literally.
That's why niggas, when they're in a spiral, bro, and shit is getting fucked up and it's just fuck up, you gotta stop, bro. You gotta pause, you gotta unplug, you gotta go away, reground, recenter, refocus, reframe, realign.
Shit, I didn't have to do that.
And then you come back.
Couple times.
I gotta go be on my own. I'd rather go make some shit on my own, bro. That's not what I stand for, bro. That's not what I'm about. Maybe you consider like what y'all been doing, sitting around faking it with a nigga and only kicking it with a nigga because it brings some type of benefit to a life. But me, I can't do that, fool. I can't, like, because then it's like, what? I gotta play it safe with y'all. I can't give y'all all my loyalty. I gotta genuinely be under a
right.
nigga, and I be like, I can do this for it, but I can't go up here for it. Like, nah, bro.
Right.
The more I'm around,
you never know when a nigga gonna backdoor you.
If I'm around you, period, I got genuine loyalty for you, bro. Genuinely, I'm going to war for you, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? I cannot fake it with no man, bro. I can't. That's not in me. That's not in me, gang. And what's the difference between cutting off that disrespected the out of me, cutting off because he got some clout and some money and opportunities, then cutting it off that I grew up with for 20 years from the hood and said, oh, J Cinco a hoe, or ooh, like that shit don't make it no different, nigga. I will cut you off as fast as I cut that. And that's to show you, like, damn, cuz a real stand up, bro, really like stand on morals. Like, that's what I stand on, morals, gang.
Yeah.
Some niggas don't got no morals, gang. Like,
Some
they
niggas
flop
don't
for
got
some
no
money,
morals.
gang. Like, it's real. Like, it's really real, fool. But that ain't me, though, bro. You know
this bridge is burnt, bro. They might be able to make amends in the future at some point, but even if DDG Cinco lose for DDG, tough.
A lot of, like, you know, if you seen a reposting shit, you know, I ain't really, you know, I was reposting shit, but I just feel like, man, like, sometimes God sends us stuff or signs.
Oh,
that
yeah.
That God will show us certain things, hoping that we'll build from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you're not mentally prepared for your blessings and you feel like, and you're not emotionally prepared for your blessings, you'll get up and you'll let that shit break you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's like you got a girl and God show you through this window, like, man, look at your girl, she cheating on you right now. And you jump through the window, you go take off on her and go to jail for years. And you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't showing you that for that, bro. He was showing you to be like, man, look at this. Go build, go, not focus on you, go build.
Hey, if the streaming shit don't work out, maybe consider becoming a pastor.
You feel like you got to be dependent on these.
You know, I don't go to church or nothing, but I feel like you'd be good at it.
To show you don't got to depend on no man. Lean on me.
And you know, Christians, they love it when, you know, niggas with tattoos and all that shit, they become Christian and they start preaching. Don't do that, please. Don't do that. You keep doing the streaming thing. Don't do that.
I don't like genuinely, like, I planned 2 weeks for that crib. I had somebody flying out to decorate my room. That room that Deshae got, that was my room. And the room T.O. got, that was Deshae's room. T.O. had a room and then Kelly was left out. You feel me?
He just confirmed it's DDG. The fact that he mentioned those guys and didn't mention DDG.
But like, I genuinely was planning for that room. Like, I was genuinely planning for that crib. But guess what? Like, when God showed me that shit, he showed me the true colors, I took that shit. I'm like, man, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna get to this shit. The opportunity looked promising, but it's like, man, I can't go against myself for that shit. I can't. That's selling my soul.
Yeah.
That's genuinely selling my soul.
Yeah.
Going against what I believe in is right, and doing it for some money, for some opportunities. I can't do it, bro.
Right.
I can't. I just couldn't, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of said, oh, like, you're not gonna be after this, or you ain't gonna whoop. I might not, bro. Don't
even entertain.
At least
that.
Dang, hold on. Because now this made me want to try to find some type of. It made me want to find. Hold on. All right, hold on. I just want to see
don't like to say hurtful ass and expect you to just, like, nigga expect you to come thumb wrestle and 1v1 in basketball.
Right.
You feel me?
And then he calls your masculinity into question if you become offended.
Right.
Bro, it ain't that deep, bro. You acting like a girl, bro. Why you so soft? Why you so sensitive? And now it becomes Capaholics. Video by J Cinco Live. Now, I believe this will be the last video that we will cover on this topic because something tells me that DDG is not going to pursue this beef any further. And Jay declares in this video that this is the last time he is going to.
Why this nigga got a shirt on that say the program?
Address it. Or Cinco. I started calling this nigga Jay, but everyone calls him Cinco, so we gonna call him Cinco. All right, anyway, man, let's go ahead, check this out.
Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. That know how to work this internet game. Like, when I was watching, I'm looking at like, damn, like, I damn near turned on myself. I'm not damn near like, I'm like, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on. This might be right, mud. Like, you feel this nigga might be right, gang. But
yeah, no, that's a master manipulation shit right there, my boy. That's a master manipulator to do that.
I'm just in a really good mood today. You know what I'm saying? Because I really feel like God has really been blessing me though. For like, even just off camera, like, I know they don't like when we talk about this. I know this is like sympathy, I guess. Like, it's sympathy when we talk about God and stuff.
Crazy.
But truly, I do feel like God has been blessing me, and I got a lot to be happy for. You feel me? So I've been feeling good all day, man. I've been listening to Already Won like 10 times, gang. Like, I was listening to that shit like 10 times, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we just gonna watch his reaction and shit. I seen who is it? Hold on. I was watching somebody actually like watching that YouTube and shit was reacting to it. What's his name? Let me see. His name like Don something.
Why you acting like you don't know my name, nigga? Why you act his name like Don something? Don't even do that, Jay. You already know. Yeah, it's cool, bro. It's cool. You know.
A lot.
That's what's up, man.
But he reacted to the situation that has like, he literally was calling out everything I want to say. I damn near want to react to his video.
reacting to I'm reacting to it though.
Hey, man, I just call it as I see it. You feel me? I just call it as I see it. That's all I'm doing.
I can't even get my ones off.
But I appreciate that shout out, bro. I do. True.
God damn, I can't get my ones off, gang. And I'm not gonna react to this whole video. I don't know how to. This video is 2 hours long. Hey, chat, how long is my video, chat?
Shit, that video is like 20 minutes.
Because if that shit 25 minutes,
yeah.
This video 2 hours.
That's crazy.
And before I even like fully watch it, bro, I'm gonna mute this while I talk. Before I fully watch it, gang, I already know all this gonna do, gang. Like his defense mechanisms are like embarrassment. Like you,
Cinco, you got too much money to be fucking seeing ads on YouTube, bro.
Bro, you need to relax. You need to relax. All right, having regular YouTube and not YouTube Premium ain't shit wrong with it. Not to say that I ain't got YouTube Premium because I got YouTube Premium. It's just sometimes it fuck up. Maybe Jay Cinco's is fucking up too a little bit.
Go get that YouTube Premium, bro. What you done?
I seen his title was like Cinco's lying. So first I'm lying. Now I'm not lying. Now I'm not lying. Everything he said, everything I said he said is true. Like I could have sworn I was lying, gang. But I guess we not lying. I guess. I don't know if we lying or not.
Got into it before. I don't know. My brother get into it before. Me and everybody, we in our group chat, we get into it all the time. Like
yes,
we never bring it to the internet.
Yes,
like, this is not a thing.
Yes,
and I feel like when somebody brings it to the internet, it's obviously another alternative motive.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. You know me. I got what's it called? I got short-term memory. I forgot I was explaining why I brought it to the internet. The reason why I brought it to the internet is because that's why I brought it to the internet. Because you guys gotta understand, bro. The internet is my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this go, if you don't have no common sense, you can go ahead and leave. You know what I'm saying? But people with common sense, the internet is my job, gang. You feel me? The internet is my job. So a lot of narratives were floating around that it was because of this reason, because of my girl, all type of reasons, right? So since a nigga ain't say nothing, those narratives were just being believed. So it's like, if I'm gonna walk, let's just say about my girl, right? If I'm gonna walk away from this and I wanna create content to make money with my girl, I can't do that because now they believe a false narrative to where they wouldn't support what I got going. You know what I'm saying? So
now, here's the one thing I will say, and I guess it applies to this entire video in general. You never need to explain yourself. They say you don't need to explain yourself. Why? Because your friends don't need it. And with friends, you could replace your supporters on the internet. Don't need it. And your enemies won't believe you. The niggas who already don't want to like you and they're just looking for an excuse not to like you, it don't really matter what you say. As soon as somebody gives them enough, just anything to work with to justify their disdain of you, that's enough. And they're not trying to hear anything you got to say. Even if you provide incredibly strong arguments and evidence, they're just going to say you're lying. They're just going to say you're lying. You feel me? And so ultimately, the only person's opinion in this life that matters concerning you is your own. And so you didn't even need to do this. You feel me? You didn't even need to do this. But because he is in the power position, right, it doesn't hurt him to do this at this stage, right? It doesn't necessarily have to hurt him. He is using this as an opportunity to continue to bring in more views because he's talking about a viral situation.
No cap.
You said, well, let me not read the comments, bro. But yeah, I gave a very surface level answer. I didn't point any fingers at no. If
the shoe don't fit,
I don't even want to say his name. I had him follow this on TikTok. This was hosting everything that's negative about me. Now that's what's weird to me.
Yeah.
Like I would never take it that far to try to he's literally trying to create negative PR on me. Mind you, this is somebody that I consider to be my homie. You know what I'm saying?
Gang, first of all, we was not homies, gang. I thought we were homies, but we were not homies.
Well, that's a fact.
Homies don't do that.
That's a fact.
Homies do not hit below the belt. Homies do not disrespect each other. Homies do not talk. Like, they don't do that, bro. Like, and that's the thing I feel like is the problem, bro, is a lot of these enable his behavior because they let him talk that way. Oh, you see a nigga be like, me and bros get on tour all the time. We go below the belt all the time. Gang, that's not right. Like, that's not right, bro.
Right.
Like, that's not right. Me and Venus and Dion and them, we've never got to that point, gang. You feel me? Because we all appreciate the relationship we have with each other.
Exactly.
You feel me? We not trying to bash back from. You know what I'm saying? And the type of bro like to say hurtful ass shit and expect you to just, like, nigga expect you to come thumb wrestle and 1v1 in basketball.
Right.
You feel me?
And then he calls your masculinity into question if you become offended. Bro, it ain't that deep, bro. You acting like a girl, bro. Why you so soft? Why you so sensitive? And now it becomes, it's really a form of manipulation, because now you start to equate being okay, disrespected, and taking abuse as a form of you being a real ass nigga, when that shit is completely backwards. It's really a manipulation technique. It's gaslighting, really, is what it is.
I hate niggas like that, bro.
Man,
I don't do that. Like, I might come over here and I might be childish. I might play around, troll like that. But at the end of the day, I would never try to up somebody PR or somebody face card over a petty.
Nigga, yes, the fuck you would, because you've done it before, nigga. You was, what are you talking about, bro? Like, he said, I would never do this. I would never do this. But nigga, you had a dead, you had a nigga's dead dad on your phone as the screensaver. Come on, gang. Like,
little beef, right? Now, this could have been squashed. This could have been over with. This shit could have been fixed. I'm gonna break everything down, right? That's what I'm gonna do this stream. It could have been over. It never had to be this deep.
Yeah.
That's why when I was asking on the first day, where's Cinco? I'm like, whoever in the group was in the group. I say, hey, Cinco did this, and this is why he not here. This is I literally was ignoring it, and it was getting to a point where y'all stopped asking. Y'all just enjoying the content, right? Yeah. Just, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Eventually, y'all would stop asking for Cinco.
Yeah.
So that was my plan. I'm like, I'm not gonna bring it to the internet, because at the end of the day, I care about this. No matter if I don't with him now, I don't want to see them lose. You know that.
And this is why I say, like, that's why I be wanting to drop the messages. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's really avoiding the messages. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be the one to show the message. I see a lot of people say, like, oh, Cinco show up, but like, I came out and said a service level answer, then somehow found a way to flip it on. You know what I'm saying? I'm a negative. I'm a cold for bringing it to the net, and so why would I?
Bro, who invented this rule that says you can't bring it to the internet? I understand that if you're trying to be friends, but based on what bro did, the relationship was over, the friendship was over, and so it was a very strategic and strong move for Jay to do what he did. This is working out all in his favor. You feel me? There is a time and place for everything. There is a time and place to go to war, to go on the offensive. He had nothing to lose and everything to gain, because the relationship was shot regardless. The relationship was dead regardless. Not even just off of the disrespect that DDG pulled, but out of the respect that Cinco clearly has for himself. So that was done. So this was a good move. You know what I'm saying?
Me hating on Cinco or me saying some bad about Cinco does nothing for me. It does nothing. It doesn't change my trajectory in life. Nothing, like whatsoever. This is very minor to me. I'm a grown up man. I got way bigger fish to fry. I got way bigger things that I got to deal with in my life that I'm already dealing with.
Yeah.
I got shit in my life that I'm already dealing with.
Which I feel like is why he talks to everybody like that, because he has a lot of fish to fry. So be like talking like crazy, like probably be taking his anger out on, to be honest, bro.
Dang.
Yeah, I can see
That's
that.
the shit that you do when you do think you bigger than the program.
I was about to say, bro, this is insane.
About a little petty ass beef for Cinco, bro.
Yeah.
I got way bigger to worry about.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I'm going to react to his video and I'm going to break it down. Now, I'm going to say this. Cinco, after this, stop talking about me. Stop talking about me.
Okay. So after this, y'all, like, he said his piece, but he just missed a lot of gaps. He just like didn't say a lot of things. You feel me? So after this, I will stop talking about this.
Bro, fuck that nigga, bro. This nigga can't tell you to do shit. That's another thing that people who don't really got power. That's something they try to exploit when you're still under their mind control, when you're still under their gaslighting. They will still talk as if they're the one with the power, when in all reality, they're not. You feel me?
For sure. Like, I didn't want to come on here and have to.
If anything, DDG should be begging Cinco not to keep talking about it, because he could probably make several more videos on this shit, run this shit up even more. But I think the right move is to just end it here. You know what I'm saying? Just move on.
But bro was like, bro, he said so much. It was like, come on, gang. Like, he was saying some. But that's why I'm like, I gotta come clear this up. And after this, I don't gotta talk no more. You said your truth, I said my truth, and we could just go on about it, bro. Like it literally.
And that's coming as, and that's not a threat, none of that. I'm just telling you from experience that continue to go with me, keep going back and forth with me. They never win.
This nigga is trying to beef with him, and that's how you know it's bullshit.
Really, you ain't never gotta talk about me again, bro. We ain't never gotta shake hands.
Yeah.
We ain't got nothing.
For sure.
My life will be great regardless.
For sure.
Your life will be great regardless.
Yes, sir.
Don't make your whole content about me.
I never did.
You ain't stream every goddamn day. You ain't do all this motherfucking content creation to talk about DDG every day.
Yeah.
So let this be the last time.
He's really begging. He's really begging right here. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's really begging for mercy, but he's trying to mask it as a, I'm big boss trying to tell you to watch out for your own good.
I'll tell you right now,
Okay.
I'm trolling.
Okay.
I'm going to troll you.
And trolling for him is saying feel, but he just disguises it as trolling. Like, you feel me? Oh, this is that, but I'm trolling. Like, I'm just letting y'all know.
Today.
Yeah.
But after today, I'm not going to talk about you no more.
Yeah.
All right?
I hope not.
I'm going to explain why me and Cinco fell out.
Yeah.
I'm going to explain why everything happened.
Yeah.
Down to the wire.
Yeah.
I'm a real nigga though, so I ain't finna sit here and expose a bunch of still bro code regardless. I'd never be that type of nigga to
This nigga just be making excuses, bro. Just show the messages, bro. Like, he just don't want to see. He don't want y'all to see how he talk, bro. Like, he don't want y'all to see this shit, bro. Like,
to break no type of code, none of that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let y'all know why it's going on, since this is trying to like literally, if you go to his TikTok repost, bro.
Yeah.
If you go to the TikTok repost, this is reposting everything negative about me.
Yeah.
You're not friends. You're not. Yes, that's what you do in a war. Man,
I'm cool with
that's what you do in a war, bro.
Nigga literally trying to create a narrative. Like, he's not reposting anything negative about himself.
Yeah.
Everything about me, mind you, like.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just gotta react to the video so I can really explain it.
Yeah, please.
And I let people sit here, people always paint me as a bad guy regardless. But one thing about
But let me search up what a narcissist is, just so we can like just see if it relates to what he does. Let me see. Narcissist definition. A person who has an excessive interest in yeah, I mean, that ain't, but
No. Jay. Cinco. A person who has an excessive interest in or admiration of themselves. I'm the program. Not just going around saying I'm the program. Going to wherever the fuck you got to go to get a shirt printed that says I'm the program. Listen, I was told what's already understood does not need to be said. You feel me? What's already understood does not need to be said. It's really who you trying to convince with that shit.
Oh, people with this disorder may lack the ability to understand or care about the feelings of others.
It's not that deep.
a lot.
Yeah.
I talk about money.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo. Who gives a? At the end of the day, I'm in the position that I'm in because I'm good. I got a great heart.
No. You're in this position because you're a hard worker. And I can give you that, bro. You are a very hard worker.
Facts.
Like, really.
Facts.
Like, this right
Facts.
here, bro, like, I look up to bro in certain ways with his work ethic. You feel me? Like, this is one nigga I can say that work hard is a, like, this be working back-to-back days, like, 20, when we first started streaming, nigga, it was 24 hours and shit, like, definitely, bro, but it's not because you're a good person, bro. Like, I'm not saying you everything in your life, but from what I've seen, gang, from me knowing you, gang, no, you're just a hard worker and you're very smart and strategic. But as far as a good person, gang, no.
That's fine. I don't give a fuck. It's cool. I'm a child. I'm a troll. Like T.O. said a minute ago. Me and T.O. got into it plenty of times.
Yeah.
He told y'all. I text him every day. Troll.
Oh yeah, T.O. he gonna go too. He out of there too eventually if he ever really gets some motion. But here's the thing. This is also said in Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power, which is a book basically all based on the principles of Machiavellianism, which I told you is something you need to understand for mental warfare if you ever find yourself in it. And you will all the time. You get into the tiny mental battles with people all the time, bro, at work. You know what I'm saying? Interactions like this. You feel me? If you ever become an influencer and you have some kind of beef, you better understand how to move. Now, in the 48 Laws of Power, it talks about the importance of not hanging around the unfortunate. Miserable people that bad shit's always happening to them, people who seem to be very unlucky, can't get shit to go. You would be best off not closely associating with them. Now, sometimes we have people in our lives that fall into that category. That's just the frequency they're in. It has nothing to do with them. It's really not like they're cursed to be that way. It's just the mental frequency they're on, and they just are stuck in it. That's their issue. It's not for you to figure out. But sometimes we'll have childhood friends, longtime friends, family members that are like that. And so I'm not saying you got to completely cut them off completely, but keep your distance. Keep your distance. Don't be around them too frequently. Find people who are lucky, fortunate, who things just seem to go well for them. People like them. People like that. If you have anyone like that in your life, hang around that nigga as much as possible without becoming annoying. You feel me? You want to be whatever frequency that nigga on, you want to start resonating at a similar frequency, because then the same shit will happen to you. You feel me? And that's really what Jay did in a sense. He got on, he surrounded himself with a person like DDG. DDG has some fucked up frequencies, clearly. I mean, look at this, how much bullshit has happened to this nigga in like 6 months, bro.
Nisha, hi.
It's not a good or bad thing. It's not a moral or right or wrong thing. It just is what it is. The universe doesn't care what frequency you're on. It doesn't want you to be in any specific frequency. Whatever mindset you have, that is what the universe will reflect back to you. And so if you're in a state of scarcity, a state of lack, a state of fear, a state of anger, I don't have problems in my life, bro. I'll be real. Ever since I learned, I really understood how frequency and energy works in determining your experience of this life. And please don't be afraid if you're like a Christian or a Muslim. I'm not on no weird shit, bro. This shit's in the Bible, right? That's why I like to put up Bible verses, not because I'm a Christian or nothing like that, but because I believe there's spiritual truth in all of these ancient religions. And if you approach it from the right direction, you can make it work for you. That's why you can find some Christians, bro, and their life is amazing. Their marriage is good. They have a lot of money. They're blessed in all kinds of ways. Their family is healthy. And then you have some Christians, bro, they seem to be the most devoted religious people on the planet, and their lives are fucking miserable. They're sick. They're broke. Their life is falling apart, but they're in church every Sunday. They pray 10 times a day, and they can't get it together. And you know what? They're looking at the other Christian who actually is tuned in to this spiritual shit properly, and their life is going amazing, and they will say bullshit like, oh, he must have sold his soul. Oh, he not a real Christian. Oh, yeah.
And it really all start with just worrying about yourself and your own journey. I ain't even gonna lie to you. If you worried about yourself and just getting better at yourself, you're gonna get to where you want to go. But if you too busy worried about what they doing and then they doing and shit like that, bro, it's really a focus thing too. You got to be focused. You know what I'm saying? And then learn to love people around you too. As much as you're blessed.
How you gonna say that because he's doing good? Didn't God bless David crazy? Didn't God bless Abraham crazy? Didn't God bless Solomon crazy? Didn't God? I could keep going down the list, bro. But as I was saying, right? DDG, he knows how to get a lot of attention. He knows how to grow his platform very effectively, very efficiently. He knows how to generate a lot of money. We can all sing DDG his praises for that, and you know he needs it. That is that nigga's lifeblood. It's his essence. It's his fucking chakra is getting glazed. But anyway, fucking Cinco gets around DDG, resonates there, but this other fucked up shit that's going on, he's picking up on it. And so he picked up, he understood, he saw how to get it done, how to grow, how to really move, to build yourself up. And he's like, okay, I got what I needed. I'm out.
Every day.
Mind you, dog is 27 years old.
He's really 28.
And admitting I'm a troll. Like he got into it with his blood cousin and texted him every day, you a texted his own blood cousin every day, you a and literally hate farmed this, like literally hate farmed this. Bro, like, was reacting to his nigga music, downing it, saying it was trash, everybody unfollow, like, okay, this is what you do to your blood cousin, though.
I didn't even know that.
That's just type of guy.
Listen, as the Bible says, a good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear a good fruit, bro. Just, it don't work like that.
Remember
that. A good person, though,
I'm gonna keep going, bro. I don't.
You're not gonna have someone in your life, and you know that.
I ain't gonna lie, remember that. Remember that. Write it down if you got to, bro. If you needed that, bro. If that resonated with you in any way, write that down.
This person well, and you're like, man, this person's a good person, a kind person, a generous person, a person of integrity, and then find out that they are the complete opposite with somebody else. Now, you do have deceptive people, narcissists, gaslighters who can trick you. But if you were accurate in your evaluation of that person, then you can bet good money that they're the exact same way with everybody else, bro. And so when you see this nigga moving so crazy with somebody else, it's like they say, we've all heard it, right? be careful of a nigga that tell you y'all's boys' business, right? And so, like, if you got a friend, let's say you got a friend group and it's 4 people, and friend number 1 come and tell you friend number 2 business that you didn't know, and it's not the kind of business that you would think he probably would have wanted you to share just for no reason. You can know without a shadow of a doubt that anything you tell this nigga, he is telling all your other friends, bro.
Hey, drop in the comments now. Look. Drop in the comments now or in the chat. Drop the name of the messiest person in your friend group. And I don't count.
You can just already bet money on that. It's a guarantee. It's a guarantee, bro.
If anybody was thinking
So I made you cry.
not that you would say
Yeah.
me, but drop the name of the messiest person in your friend
You
group.
made me cry.
I ain't gonna put it
You
there,
ain't make
don't
me
worry.
cry, brother. I wasn't crying about you.
I ain't
bro.
gonna make you cry, brother.
Hell
I'm
no.
sorry.
No.
I ain't know you was crying.
But like that just showing true colors. Like, look how cuz be, you feel me? Like, look how he be. Like look how he respond to certain situations. It's like, come on, for you, I'm really my bro. Like, you try to flip that shit on me like I ain't your bro. And shit, man, you ain't my bro. I mean, all you do is disrespect the
Right.
All you do is disrespect the nigga and then we get cool and then you do this shit again. Like, that ain't no bro. Me, I don't disrespect you. You see how I respond to you when you apologize. Like, look how I responded to you, cuz. Like, it's
No,
out of
I
genuine
said
love,
not
brother.
me.
I ain't
Y'all
about to
gotta
fake this shit.
chill.
This
I said
shit over the
I'm
real,
off
brother.
limits.
You know that.
And I appreciate this brother to me in his face. I genuinely learned from before. I just think I'd rather not even do that. You feel me? This situation just made me realize who people are. And the best thing about knowing somebody, like, they was like, my homies was like, it was like, oh, you know that's how bro is. Like, bro just get to talking crazy, like, when he mad.
I'm the messiest person.
You know, he always
Right.
felt like, you gotta just ignore him. Stop just. You
Right.
lied to us again. You said you were done yapping. Now you're still going.
And he's not even like, he ain't even like registering, gang.
Bro, he's just desperate to reach for anything he can in this instance to attack you, to come after your character, because he clearly doesn't have anything to work with. And that's why, if you are a solid person, bro, in life, you know nobody's perfect. But I do believe you can perfectly be the kind of person where you always having good intentions. You know what I'm saying? You're always trying to do right by yourself and other people. Sometimes in the pursuit of that, we fuck up. We use bad information. We have bad judgment. We make mistakes that actually end up hurting people. And in those instances, you got to take responsibility and apologize. But if you know in your heart, you really are just you want everybody to win and you love everybody and you're not trying to hurt anybody, disrespect anybody, or fuck up anything for anybody, then you ain't got none to worry about in this life, bro. You
Have a conversation with it. We can talk off the camera, but I'm not finna just straight up just get on no internet with it. And you know what I'm saying? We saying some mean to each other. Me and Reggie talk, boom. I'm like, man, it's whatever. We squashed it, he apologized, I apologize, boom, we moved on from it, right? So then when we got on the stream, it was like everything was cool. Now,
oh, so now he talking about when he went on the Mafia-thon and you know what I'm saying, he was in front of Reggie and he ain't had none, he wasn't on none of that hot shit, and he was talking about let's keep it respectful. And Reggie said something about boom, that's why you can't see your son. And his dude DDG just sat there and just ain't do nothing. But you want to be the tough guy with all your friends. Oh,
Reggie said one line that I didn't catch. I didn't catch the line. And
sure you didn't catch it.
He said one line that I didn't catch. If not, I'll go outside, I'll read my group chat, and everybody in my group chat talk about some why you ain't fighting, why you ain't do this, all this to get in a rap battle.
Mind you, those are two separate people. He put the message together. I just want you to know, I did not say why did you sock him. I did not say that.
So I'm like, oh, wait.
That's not my message.
I'm talking to everybody though. Everybody though. Single was not singled out whatsoever. I'm like, what y'all want me to do, bro? Y'all want me to come in here and box on a 20-year-old, 21-year-old in front of all these nice establishments and look ghetto so you can say Capaholics be standing on?
But you acted like you was finna beat the nigga ass though. If you said if you seen him, you was gonna put your hands on him. You was talking about he little, and you was gonna put your hands on him. So what you talking about, bro? Shit.
Y'all don't even know what the is going on. Me and him squashing. What? I can't fight nobody. Y'all know why. I'm not gonna sit here and get on the internet and box no 21-year-old. And then it's a lose.
All right, so all we saying is just don't talk like you finna do all that shit if you're not finna uphold that same energy in person. That's probably all the moral of the story is finna be, bro. Don't talk tough on the internet. That go for anybody too. Don't talk tough on the internet if you ain't gonna back it up in real life. Don't talk tough on the internet really in general.
Lose if I was to do something like that. Then I'm a bully.
Gang, like now you're a bully, gang. Like now you're a bully, gang. You dissed a dead dad, gang.
Facts.
Like you trolled a dead pops, gang. Like
right.
You made it your phone screen. You saying all type of you influencing other to say dad, like.
Yeah.
But you draw the line when you see them. But when you see them, that's where you draw the line. Like I can't do it. I can't be no bully. Like, come on, fool. Like, you got like, and that's why I say too, that's why I never hopped in that shit, fool, because it's like, where I'm from, gang, like, when you say dead something, gang, man, them is dying words, bro. Them is dying words, gang. Like, them are not words you just play around. It's not like saying you. It's them is words like stay on that ass. You feel me? So, like, for you to do like that, and I wasn't even, and I'm down with the group saying they just bro was popping like he was finna go up there like he was just Undertaker. You feel me? Like he was popping like, man, he just finna go up there like the Undertaker gang. He brought T.O. and George, you know the YNs. You feel me? Like his YNs.
Right.
And like, but then you go up there and you shake the hand. You feel me? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm glad you did that. Like I'm glad you did that.
Right.
That's what I've been said to do, brother. That's what I've been said to do. But when I say to do that, I'm a hater. I'm hating. I switched on the gang. I already knew you was finna do that. I already knew.
Crazy.
That's why I'm like, I'm not finna hop in that. Why would I say Reggie? Bro, like, for what?
Misery loves company. He want you to burn. He want everybody to burn bridges with bro. Only for him to then go back. That's why you can't be too quick to crash out for a nigga, bro. Talking about you trying to back up your mans because you go crash out. You taught it. I've seen it, bro. I've seen it happen before. You turn up on a nigga, bro, and then bro go and squash the beef. And now you in a weird spot. You know what I'm saying? Because now you was talking crazy. You was moving a certain type of way. And now it's like, shit, whoa. But, and make it even worse, maybe their relationship different. Maybe they're closer. Maybe they're related. Maybe they have more incentive to squash the beef. In this situation, Reggie had more incentive to squash the beef with a guy like DDG than he would a dude like Cinco if Cinco had jumped out of the window and said, I'm gonna stand with DDG. We both gonna start talking crazy at this nigga. You feel me? Man. Yeah. And now look at this. Now all of this shit happened and what? Cinco can now be cool with Reggie still. You feel me?
He came up there and squashed the beef. He rode on the high horse, brung his army to fight, watched them fight, lost the fight, and got on off of them. Got off, left all the in the pit, got on. And that's what I mean by what I say, brother. Like, that's why I didn't hop in that, because you would have left me in the middle. You would have left me in the fire. I know you would have. You would have not have brought me up there. You didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't hop in shit like that, brother. I don't hop in shit like that. That's not my problem. You feel me? If a don't touch you, I'm cool. If a would have fire on you, then it's like, all right, now I gotta pick a side. You feel me? Okay, they just hit my bro. All right, bet. Now I gotta be on my bro side. I gotta side with my brother. You feel me? But come on, man. It ain't like, I hate when niggas try to bring street shit to streamer, and it's like, gang, like, come on, brother. Like, come on, gang. You can't treat the streets like, you can't treat streaming like the streets, brother. It's not the streets, brother.
Working out with this, bro. You doing push-ups, this and that. This a fake. It's a fraud.
This is what dog been like telling y'all. And watch this. This is some real. Like, look what he do.
Y'all read that?
Watch this. He gonna read what I say and say it the exact wrong way because he know what I said.
I would have said, fuck Reggie dead dad for to be rap battling face-to-face 4 months later. Laughing moments. You was just working out with this. Bro, you doing push-ups, this and that. This a fake. It's a fraud.
This is what dog been like telling y'all to know 3 times for that message right there.
Right.
You want this is dead daddy? And me and him.
So Cinco the fraud. Cinco the fraud, but Cinco never had a problem with it. What are you talking about, bro?
If me and Reggie beef is just so deep, why are you laughing in the face and acting like y'all buddy? Do y'all remember?
Because he knew it wasn't deep. You was treating it like it was so deep. You was treating like you was finna do this, and that, just to hop on stream, squash it anyway, like how you always do, because you always run from the smoke. Stop. You're not the program.
Wrong, just pulling me to the side, talk about some being a bigger person, gang. Whole time on the side, he want me to do violence. So I'm a hoe for being a bigger person.
Gang, first of all, that's literally not what the fuck I said, gang. Let's go back to the message. The message says, I would have said Reggie's, I don't want to say it because I don't want to I don't really like saying that, but I would have said F Reggie's Bam for to be rap battling face to face 4 months later on Mafia-thon 3. Keyword, I would have. And I'm saying that to say, you was mad at me.
You know, this nigga DDG constantly talks about how he was valedictorian, but just in the last 48 hours, bro has proven that his comprehension skills are truly lacking, severely lacking. I mean, wow.
Was feeling, y'all niggas made me feel like I was a fake ass because I didn't hop in the middle of the beef when I literally said I don't want to hop in it because I don't want to be in the middle of it and
That
seem
ain't
like
even
a fake.
shot, though.
Right.
You feel me?
Some of y'all favorite rappers really are stupid at heart. I ain't gonna lie. It's okay.
Because it has nothing to do with me. As far as especially
the world needs stupid people. It just is how it works.
Especially when you take it to dissing dead pops. I don't want to be in the middle of that. Because where I'm from, that don't never end well. So I don't want to be in that, especially
you can't be playing around with shit like that, man.
If it ain't called for. Because mind you, Reggie didn't even diss his brother. Another said something about him. And he just chasing clout. You feel me? So therefore, you can't treat bro for another actions, brother. You feel me? Like, you can't do that, man. You feel me? So it's like, now I'm like, he didn't even say nothing about him. So I'm like, damn,
Wow,
like, y'all
man.
kind of dissing bro pops. I feel everything else, but it's like, I ain't trying to get in that food. Like, it's already a sticky situation. I'm cool, gang. I'm gonna just, as long as nobody put hands on my bro, that's all I'm worried about, gang. That's when I'll step in. But as far as y'all going back and forth, gang,
yeah,
I'm good, gang. Like, I'm good, brother. Like, but he intentionally read this message wrong. Like, how does this mean I dissed his dad? Like, be for real, brother. Like, and he just supported my text because he said, oh, wasn't he in room talking about squash shit? Like, yes, man, this is exact.
Yeah, man. Cinco really clearly is very good at seeing how shit is going to play out. Because just think about that. Put yourself in his seat when the beef between DDG and Reggie just sparked up. And it got to where it got to. Niggas is dissing dead fathers and shit of that nature, right? Okay. Basically, I have to now, as a aspiring streamer, someone who I'm sure Cinco want to be streamer of the year one year eventually too, you know what I'm saying? And the less burnt bridges there are, the easier that is to accomplish. You feel me? In any industry. And so Cinco is about to say, okay, over this beef between DDG and Reggie, am I willing to say, okay, I guess it's fuck AMP? Fuck all of them niggas. Fuck Kai. Fuck Duke. Fuck Phantom. Right? Fuck the Clover House boys. Fuck Ty Lil. Because if we go into this place where we are talking about fuck your dead dad, you know, it's fuck you. You gotta say it could go to that place. It could go to, this could lead to me not being cool with none of these niggas for years.
Right.
Now, okay, I'm a real ass nigga, and DDG, that's my boy. And if it gotta go there, then shit, maybe it gotta go there. But I know this nigga. And this the type of nigga, he love clout and money so much, and he don't want shit to be weird with AMP and Kai and all of them. He probably gonna squash this shit eventually, bro. This shit ain't even that deep.
Kai, your daddy.
Yeah.
So I said, I made you. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you saying Kai is this, what the fuck out of you?
Yeah.
I gotta at least be your uncle or something.
And mind you, and this is, I know this is something he doesn't know how to do. And I take full accountability. You know what I'm saying? I apologize because at the end of the day,
You know, that wasn't right to say. I shouldn't have stooped to his level and got.
Nah, nigga, don't fuck that nigga, but bro, what you doing? Fuck that, nigga. If it's up, it's up. Bro, I'll say anything to you if it's done, bro. If I know this relationship ain't coming back, you feel me? You know, I'm talking like we're face to face and we saying shit, nigga. I'm gonna reach for the most painful thing I can reach for. What do you mean? You gonna gotta apologize to this nigga. But again, this is yet another. And remember,
fight honorably. Go to war honorably, y'all. You ain't gotta stoop low to somebody's level. Rise above them. Always, 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 always.
remember, even though Cinco clearly very mature, you know what I'm saying?
Because I ain't gonna lie, because one thing that my mom's always told me, which I never really understood till I got grown, is that if two people is sitting there arguing back and forth, you don't know who the fool is. Looking from the outside in, two crackheads arguing on the street, you can't tell who the crackhead and who ain't unless you trying to do pass the eye test. But no, both of y'all on the same level of ignorance. It showed that both of y'all belong there. Now on the flip side, you got that one dude who not engaging in the argument. You got somebody over here trying their best to get attention. Come on now. You see exactly who's lower, and you see exactly who's above. You know what I'm saying? Like certain like bull. Some people will try to bring you down to their level. You just rise above, bro. A lot of people don't even really deserve your attention either. I'm gonna just be real with you.
Naturally, spiritually gifted. That's good. But this is something that you will learn more of. It will become easier to do as you get older. Stop needing people to think you're a good person. You feel me? Because that really doesn't matter. People get behind powerful people. And what is power? Power is just the ability to get shit done. Look, if you ever take physics class, you learn this. The most common power equation defines power as the rate at which work is done or energy is transferred, expressed as power equals work over time. Work is creating any type of change. Anytime any change occurs, work has been done. And what people care about is power. That's why everybody worships God.
Right.
Because if we were to hold God to the standards of good and bad, I don't have to go through the Old Testament with you, do I? I don't got to go through the Old Testament with you, right? But yet everybody bows down. Why? Because God is all powerful. That's the only thing that matters. That is the only thing that matters. Now, it's good to be good, especially to the people that are good to you. That insulates you in other regards as well. I mean, yes, power is the most important thing in regards to bending this universe to your will, but it's nice to also just know you're not doing nobody greasy or fucking anybody over. And really, those are moves that less powerful people do anyway. People don't really.
And God also creates the frequencies in which we are trying to emulate and kind of live by. You know what I'm saying? The low frequencies, the high frequencies, and all that. So it makes more sense that we have to try to be good people and try to be the best person that we could be. Therefore, we could live on the highest frequency and everything. And it makes most sense not to be like a scumbag, because then you're gonna operate on the lowest of frequency. God is above all those frequencies. I ain't gonna lie. If you created the frequency, how you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. He got a point. Come on now. God is good though.
Think of all of the musicians that have done terrible things that are still alive today. Rappers, right? That have allegedly beat on their girl, or deadbeat dads, doing all kinds of weird shit, right? Think about politicians, Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin. Yeah, you got a lot of people that hate them. Well, you also have a lot of people that love and adore them and worship them. And it doesn't matter what they do, how many evil atrocities they commit. People will continue to fuck heavy with them, give them money, support them. Why? Because they admire the power.
Damn.
And
he's right. Hey, look. I just want to see a couple.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
10 different Crips and all this other surrounding one, which is me, right? I'm drunk as hell. I'm telling the security guard, like, he came back here by himself. Blah, 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 blah. Mind you, this is one of the that told me to come use the bathroom, bro.
Right.
So I'm like, bro, what? You told me to come back here. What are you talking about, bro? Like, I got, and then I was like, I got more money than half in this.
Bro, this is just the seat shit all over again. If bro was just respectful and not really trying to be I'm all this and I'm all that, he wouldn't have gotten into this situation. I mean, when you really think about it, that's most of the problems DDG has gotten into is because of his ego.
I'm trying to figure out what.
And the guy just hit shelves. Jay Cinco just hit the shelves. We hop into Walmart. We were like, oh, shoot, Jay Cinco's the newest addition to the streaming universe. And then he just gets snatched off the shelves immediately, or at least snatched off the shelves that DDG's running in his distribution network. Part of the reason why DDG said they couldn't be cool is because Jay Cinco was going to bring some people to meet with DDG. And I think there's some backstory that people aren't adding to this, why DDG took that so seriously, and he wasn't able to repair or wasn't willing to repair this relationship like he was willing to repair relationships with other people in the past. So I'm going to play you guys that first clip right now.
I'm trolling this at this point. And then it get to a point will really make me say, like, you know what, I don't fuck with this no more. This got the talking gangster with me. Typing with only C's and shit, replacing all the K's. And I'm like, who are you trying to bang on? To me, shit ain't even that deep. Even when he's saying the this and that, blah, 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 it ain't even that deep to me. I'm like, bro, this really not that deep. Let's just go get
He said talking with all C's.
And let's just box it out. And we can hug it out afterwards. That's how I solved my problem. That's how real friends supposed to go.
It was deeper than that.
No fight, you get it out the way, and then we good.
Nope.
I told this nigga, hey, let's box this, get it over with. Boom, boom. I was just gonna tickle his nose a little bit, jab, jab. Went that deep. I wasn't gonna try to hurt the little man. Like I wouldn't even know that.
Wow,
like,
little man. That's great. Yo, what's crazy to me is how DDG is constantly calling people little. I've seen DDG in person before. At DreamCon, he was all blacked out, wearing like snowboarder goggles and shit, saying the same thing. That's crazy to me.
You're not finna keep saying on the phone, I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna do this and that, blah, 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 blah. And then you don't wanna. Ain't that gang culture? Don't y'all fight all the time? I'm like, this should be nothing but a walk in the park. Let's just box.
They don't fight
and run this bag up for capaholics.
They don't fight.
Get it over with.
Gang culture, they do not fight, nigga. They get the tossing shit. Nigga.
It's not that deep.
Fight.
This calls his Crip homies. I'm like, oh yeah, this ain't my man's. This ain't my man's. This is not my homie. You calling some niggas to come fight for you?
I ain't gonna lie. If DDG was really tied in like that, though, I feel like he would have called his big homies a couple times. He would have called gang a couple times for some shit that ain't had no business being brought to him too. Damn.
Knowing how this can go, knowing how far it can go, I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga was on the phone trying to put plays together to get me robbed, whatever the I don't know.
Wow, he's paranoid.
This nigga got going on. But once he did that and he's trying to call niggas on me.
If you gotta get into a fade with your homies, them is not your homies, dog. Maybe if you're a child, but as a grown man, like let's say you're anywhere from like 6 to 14 years old, right? You get into a little scuffle with the homie. It is what it is. Especially the most important part is it's not public and it's not videotaped, because that's when you start getting into like these status games and there's humiliation involved. And that's why I think with DDG, there's no way you're getting into a fade with DDG and losing, because Jay Cinco would lose and it's going to be cool after. No, it's going to be cool for DDG after, because he knows he would win. And then what do you think DDG's the type to do? He's like, you get into another argument with him. He's like, all right, don't make me have to put hands on you again.
Right.
Oh, you don't want to do that again. So he's constantly belittling you to remind you that. And
Bro, you're done already?
Yeah, bro. Oh, see, this one come up, bro, because my premium tripping like this, bro.
Really respected. And this is why I got to give credit to Jay Cinco. This is why I know that I like Jay Cinco. Pause on that, because he grew up in that. He is. I didn't know Jay Cinco had anything gang related. Right,
bro. You could tell because Cinco is not a pussy, bro. He ain't a bitch. I've seen this nigga stand up to a dude that was like 6'10", bro. You know, trying to hit on his girl, and he was not going for that at all. You know what I'm saying? He is not a coward. He's not scared or standing up to somebody that's bigger than them.
And that person told me what Jay Cinco's dad was involved in. And I've seen a good amount of clips from Jay Cinco. So that just goes to show he is not the type of person that needs to let everybody know about that. And I like a type of person like that, because that's someone, you know, you can take other places. But Jay Cinco goes on to add a little bit more context. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
At this point, it did get to a point will really make me say, like, you know what, I don't put this no more.
I had his back, gang. Like, in real, there ain't shit happen. What the fuck am happening for what? Internet beef?
I'm like,
beef for real, but it's not the streets, gang.
What you talking about? You're not gonna bang on me. And then
I type like that all the time.
Across the line, bro. The following day,
Yeah.
bro, I called T.O. because they all in the crib deliberating and shit. I called this gonna say like, call your daddy.
Yeah.
So I said, I made you. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you saying Kai is this, what the fuck come out of you?
Yeah.
I gotta at least be your uncle or something.
And mind you, and this is, I know this is something he doesn't know how to do.
That's what he said. So then, yeah, I said, I made you some 16-ounce gloves.
Yeah.
And let's just box this out. And we can hug it out afterwards.
Yeah. And this is where he lied. You know what I'm saying? Our last messages were, he told me, you for life. On the phone, they said, we not homies, I'm gonna beat the shit out you. After I beat the shit out you, we not gonna be cool. Don't ever think we finna be cool. All this, all that.
Wow.
So why is you making it seem like, oh, we could have just, I told him, let's just do 16 ounces. We just tickled his nose a little bit.
Yeah, we good.
Skill. But if this is what you got to
Boom, boom, I was gonna tickle his nose a little bit.
I was
just get this over with. It's not that.
But he don't need money, gang. He's not money hungry. Why? Like, everybody bowed down to you. When I got into it with you, I'm not like, I don't even feel comfortable. Now I feel like if something happened, gang, ain't nobody riding for me. That's how I personally felt. So I'm gonna pull up with my bros. That don't mean my bros gonna do anything to you, brother. Mind you, that's why he apologized last time, because I brought the bros. We was supposed to link up at the video. We was doing our video and we got into it. We was finna squabble. And I always say this anytime. I say, I'm gonna squabble you first, and then my bro want a bag fade off you. Yeah, like that's how that's how we do it.
I believe Jay Cinco here because DDG knows what he's getting into. So if that was the
no, I ain't no hood nigga. I ain't never heard of the back fade. Shit, you gotta run two fades? How that work? Or is it you run the fade and then your mans them run the fade? How with their man? How that work? I don't know, but
it's exhausting. You fight a nigga, then you gotta fight another nigga because you won the first fight. It's exhausting.
That's
think about what you do before you do.
Seem a little excessive, a little too much, right? This nigga
the more tired you get, the less
people.
you really want to fight. The
Jay Cinco then goes on to say that, hey, DDG could just squabble up with his homie instead. That's his age. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
If any feel away, you can squabble my bro. He right here. That's just how we do, brother. You feel me? You want to talk about Mr. Crip and Mr. This and all this Crip. So when I bring the Crips out, so, oh, it's not my man's. This not. Nah, it's a problem, okay? No, I was gonna squabble you. That wasn't no problem. But I also want to see you squabble at your age. Like I want to see you squabble at 27, 28. I want to see you squabbling. Like all this popping you do to us, squabble one of these. I want to see how you get one of these. You feel me? Because all this popping to me, T.O., and all that, I want to see you pop it to these. Because last time when I was bringing these, you apologized. Oh, I'm sorry. Niggas ain't pull up to the video for an hour. You feel me? Like, gang. You feel me? Like, gang, don't pop all this street. And I'm with all that. You say you with all the extras. Then they bring all that. It turns out you're not with none of the extras. You feel me? But that's why I said that in my video, I said, hold on. In my video, I said, sometimes when I want to go here, I want to go here because I felt disrespected, right? I said this.
Yeah.
But I got into it with T.O. I got into a lot of, you feel me, whatever. And I literally had to calm myself down. I'm like, you know what? And one thing I do say, I do apologize. I do.
Yeah.
Are you looking for extremely customized boxes and amazing packaging solutions?
Bro.
Cool, what's up, brother? Like, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna squabble off the dribble. I'm not never saying no squabble for me. That's never what I said, gang. I'm squabbling off the dribble. You feel me? Like, and if you don't want to squabble, bro, just tell bro, turn down the fade. Like, oh, you don't want to squabble. Cool. But I want mine there. You feel me? I feel comfortable with these here. You feel me? Because I don't trust certain. You feel me? I don't trust again.
This is where it gets a little bit confusing because he's like, yo, I want DDG. You could just fight my man's who's your age. Oh, Jay Cinco is like 23, turning on 24. DDG's 27, 28. You're in the same age bracket.
Yeah.
Like, dude, because even when, and a good example of him showing that he's got a level head,
his man must really got
is
them hands,
the instance that happened in Paris, which I'm going to play you guys that clip.
No, I need to
Target. Or you got to wait.
same girl I think that he's with. To get in.
And I like wrestling confident. Physical review.
Yes, cut it, Coco.
Oh.
And I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
D, what's good? Give it to me, cuz. Stop hating. I don't know. Stop hating, cuz. DDG, cuz. Let's talk about it. Hey, cuz, what happened with DDG, cuz? Who want to talk about it?
All right, so it's my C-Day party.
Cracking.
We chilling. I tell her, the security, like, hey, don't let nobody go in my room from over here to here. Let them use the bathroom. Let them da-da-da-da. But don't let nobody go on this side. Yeah. So like, all right, cool, whatever. Straight. All right, cool. So
it's another situation.
So, I walked outside. One of the homegirls was like, hey, it's in your room right now. Do you know that? I said, who? She said, I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is, but he in my room. Like she said, but he in your room. I said, who? So I go over there. Boom, I see him in there. And it's like it's in there with like two, something, whatever. So I get over there. I'm like, what's up, cuz? Who told you to come in here? Cuz get at me like, oh, who told me to come in here? I'm like, man, cuz didn't say that because he cuz know better. Nigga, you in my room. It's my room.
Yeah.
Who is you?
Who is you?
That's how I look at it. That's how I get it, cuz. Who is you?
Who is you?
My room.
Yeah.
Cuz like, yeah, what he got a little,
Yeah, bro. I would never throw a party at my house, bro. Have a bunch of strangers in my house. That's way too much.
It's kind of like when
and DDG the type of nigga pick money up off the floor at a strip club.
Yeah.
But
following the.
It's just oh, good looking.
Following
my room though. You feel me? Yeah. So I'm like, who is you? So this is my room, bro. So he like, oh, what the woo? Cuz start doing all the I'm like, cuz I don't believe it, cuz everything you saying right now, you saying the name that told you to come in here, cuz would not tell you to walk in here, bro.
At all.
Oh, what the woo? Oh, it's what the woo wop.
Night.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Good night.
Let me tell you something.
See ya.
Let me tell you something. You ever seen
That's all
when you hold you hold some spaghetti or pasta up and let it go? Had to catch that, cuz.
Yeah.
No, but no. To catch that. The nigga it was.
See ya.
Had to catch cuz before cub bang her head against the thing and cub be a dead man. You feel me? Had to catch cub mid-air. Woof. Catch cub caught him mid, threw him on the what you call it. The homie's like, man, strip cub right now. I'm like, so I'm not even worried about it, cuz.
Oh man. Yo, that's the thing with these gangsters, dude. These thug niggas, bro. They humiliate you so much. Not only is this nigga gonna knock you out, but he gonna take your clothes off, bro. He gonna take your shoes, he gonna take your wallet, take all your jewelry. Might even take your pants off just to make you look like a clown walking around in just your underwear and your fucking wife beater, bro.
They will jack your shoes and your pants. They will leave you walking around in the drawers and t-shirts.
We ain't stripping, cuz. Cuz he did what he did. Yeah. You know what I mean? Cuz was disobedient, came. You know what I mean? Came to your room, whatever. What the whoop. You know what we gonna do? You know what we gonna do though? Nigga take out his jewelry, because jewelry, everything, took all his jewelry. Dead homies. Put it in his pocket, and then slap her. Wake up, slap her. Hey, get up, cuz. Get up. Cuz don't want to get up. Slap in his face. Finally get up. Had all his jewelry, everything. Hey, bro, you gotta get up out of here.
Go about your business.
I wake up in the morning. It's a couple like, yeah. I heard y'all jump. I said, jump? Who? Who we jump?
Yeah.
It's a bunch of guns in here. Who we jumping?
Right.
Oh, you do that? No.
Losing the 1v1 and then telling niggas you got jump is crazy, bro.
I said,
okay, cool.
You know what? All right, y'all stay with that.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Tomorrow, I'll be making a difference in my class.
What that is? Crib Street.
This is a crazy story, and just what we've been hearing from DDG as of late, it's no surprise that this would happen because
unfortunate shit just follows this nigga around so much. It's crazy.
Yeah, D1, these look like they can play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. These is 6'3", cocky as hell, 10, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't no one-on-ones. It's no one-on-ones, bro. I'm surrounded by the biggest, and bro, it's at least no bullshit, bro. It's at least 5 or 10 security guards in there, bro. Huge. I'm surrounded by all these 5 different crips. I don't know none of these. I'm dolo by myself, bro. By myself, right? I'm thinking everything's smooth. So I'm talking to the OT and shit. Mind you, I'm on vodka, I'm on tequila, everything. I'm talking to OT and shit. I'm like, bro, like, why would I come in your room to try to steal something, bro? I'm in this party with a paddock on, tennis chain, all that, bro. Like, I'm not thinking about stealing nothing from you. I don't need nothing from you.
That's crazy. Though.
I'm in this I'm surrounded by gang members and
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I was in that position, nigga, I'm gonna be the most respectful nigga. I see 10 niggas.
All you gotta do.
Oh my goodness, I must have gotten lost. How did I end up here? Oh wow, wow. Oh man, there's a lot of handkerchiefs, a lot of blue handkerchiefs around here, huh? Wow. Okay, guys. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just see myself out. My bad, my fault. You feel me? But okay, what happened? Let's hear the story.
Right? So I'm politicking with the. I'm like, bro, like, what the? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand where all the confusion coming from.
Mm-hmm.
The security guard got scared because he fucked up and told me to use the bathroom and then shit, right? So I asked the security guy, I'm like, let me go use the bathroom, and then, bro, all the bathrooms backed up. OT know me, whoop whoop, all this other shit. Like, all right, bet, go ahead. I use the bathroom, I leave, everything smooth, right? Then just call me back in there. I'm like, you know, everything cool because I know that whoop whoop, all this other shit. I don't know if they're on drugs, they drunk or whatever, right? So I go back there with it again. I could have dipped. I could have said, get your hand off me. I ain't going back with you. But I'm thinking everything's smooth, bro. So I go back there and shit, right?
Nah, I wouldn't have did that. No, I wouldn't
have did that. Damn bathroom.
No bullshit, bro. I'm Dolo. 19. Okay? 19.
Oh, and he was only 19 too.
He's pushing 30. These 30 and up. I'm surrounded by 10 different niggas, bro. I'm sitting down, right? We in the room or whatever. These is just like pressing me over and over. Mind you, they don't know they dealing with a boss. They dealing with a millionaire. Like you disrespecting a young black that's doing the right shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't claim to be a gangster. I don't bang. None of that, right?
Sure.
I'm chilling. I'm at the party having a good time, relaxing, bro. Doing my thing, right? These pressing me and shit. It's a 8 foot, 7 foot. Mind you, these got
damn, now these niggas 8 feet tall? That's crazy.
Gray hair, old as fuck, right?
Wow.
10 different Crips and all this other surrounding one nigga, which is me, right? I'm drunk as hell. I'm telling the security guard, like, he came back here by himself. He came back here by himself. Blah, 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 blah. Mind you, this is one of them that told me to come use the bathroom, bro.
Right.
So I'm like, bro, what you told me to come back here? What are you talking about, bro? Like, and then I was like, I got more money than half in this.
That's exactly when you got flattened.
Bro, this is just the seat shit all over again. If bro was just respectful and not really trying, if you know who, bro, and not humbling yourself.
This 5 years later, bro, like, you could have easily DM me. We could have chopped it up. You see me in public, we could have chopped it up on some cool shit. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. That was 5 years ago. I'm in a completely different space in life right now. 25 on my grown man. Nobody thinking about fighting and none of that bullshit, bro. So it's like, a could have easily hit me up. A could have easily DM me. You know what I'm saying?
So DDG, of course, he's talking about, and I believe him when he says the security guard might have messed up because the security guard probably let him through, and he's not going to be like, yeah, I messed up. So then he gets pressed by OT Genesis. So I believe that much. And I also believe that DDG was cocky and gave off that energy of like, yo, I'm richer than all of y'all, which is probably what ended up getting him socked out by OT Genesis. I don't know for certain because
it is.
You don't know these guys.
Bro, that's what niggas want, bro. Niggas just want respect. That's what most niggas want, bro. They just want respect. That's it, man. That's it. That's why you should just give everybody a baseline level of respect, especially if you ain't got no problems. If you're respectful and you have good street smarts, you don't put yourself in bad situations, then you'll be all right, man. But you should
no cap. And that's exactly where I'm gonna let him end it off at. Because I always end off with a good lesson, you know what I'm saying, or a good quote or something like that. And that's exactly where I'm gonna let him end it off at, y'all. Boom. If y'all don't already know, because I say it at the end of every single episode, mess with the brands and platforms channel, man. I mean, we got a lot of good content coming on. Tuesdays is the dialogue where A2 Breezy attacks the Bible. You know what I'm saying? He breaks down certain things, man, and he make it easy for y'all to understand. And they really have good discussion about the Bible and everything like that. It's open discussion. They really push the word of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? If that's something that would interest you, tap in on Tuesdays on the Brands and Platforms channel. If y'all like the reactions and everything like that, and we just sit around and kick it and talk and joke around and stuff like that, tune in to LXL Wednesdays, LXL Unxverse, man. We're going to keep it going every Wednesday, man. It's going to continue to happen like that until I'm 50 and these dreads is gray. All right. And then our main event always going to be on Thursdays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got the We got the MIDI Lab show, man. Hip hop show dedicated to breaking down content, dedicated to breaking down, you know what I'm saying, music, artists, or whatever's just trending and popping, man. And that's where we actually debate. We talk about our opinions and everything like that, man. So if y'all want to see what topics we got for the MIDI Lab show, man, all y'all got to do is tune in with me on Wednesdays, and then y'all turn around and y'all gonna have fuels for the fires that we gonna be over here addressing on Thursdays, man. Y'all can get into the chat and everything like that. So if you haven't already, go ahead, tap in. We bring a lot of new stuff to the channel and everything like that, man. But as of right now, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, it's been real, y'all. I enjoy kicking it with y'all. It's your boy, you know what I'm saying? LXL Rays. I enjoy myself. I enjoy kicking it with y'all. And yeah, that's really it. Like I said, tap in with me on my Instagram and stuff like that on Friday if y'all want to hear some new music drop and everything like that. But till then, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And I'm out. Peace.
That's this one thing that got me tripping. That's this one thing that got me tripping. You did this one thing, you saw me feeling. That's this one thing you did. That's this one thing that caught me slipping. That's this one thing I want you admitted. You did this one thing and I was so with it.
Projects. First I caught the bag and put a Glock up in it, I'm about it. Next I pulled up on my favorite op and made them empty pockets. New tech imported to the city, niggas bringing rockets. I could get it at the retail prices and resell it on StockX. I got somewhere I'm supposed to be right now, but I'm in Compton. I've been really bad for business lately, I've been steady dropping. His numbers up, he think he doing better than me, nigga stop it. Joker got this handshake that could show you that we really locked in. Why my Chevy blinging in the sun while I be trying to pop shit? All I'm really seeing is the money, diamonds in my eyelids. I was really rich before the money, I was lit without it. Always keep the hoes around, they all got T, they tryna clock it. She done been around for 6 months, can she really help it? Chaining day coming up quick, she gon' get a necklace. Every time I bring malicious round, shit be getting hectic. He gon' let you know exactly who and who not to mess with. Cash behind me, we knocked 3 goals off our checklist. He said it's time to really spin in that big body Benz. Catch me out in ATL this summer, I'm in Christian's crib. Everyone from Detroit to Atlanta finna hear the whip. Since 2021, I've been screaming big body Benz. Hella songs I can't even drop, I don't wanna snitch. I had told him if I die tonight, I don't want y'all to spin. But here's a number I need you to call and they'll take care of it. Knowing that my people taken care of gon' bring me to tears. I done had my ducks all in a row since I jumped in that water. 22 and I'm already thinking about my sons and daughters. I'ma be a father that was way better than my father. He say he a shark, but I'm a shark too, let's see who's stronger. If you find an AR in the bushes somewhere in Ann Arbor, I'ma need my shit back for real, son, I need you to call me. Lately I just ain't been feeling right since I ain't had it on. I ain't coming to your party not for free, since you used to charge. And producers really trust me with they beat, cause they know I'm the hardest. 10 toes down and 2 feet, I don't even bargain. Doggy tryna tax about the beans, I'll find a new garden. Doggy musta popped one of his beans, he chasing leafy greens. I'm finna supercharge this R-Ray and take off like Rocket League. I wanna live stream my antics, but they'll be watching me. I just went and got this new Mac that hold a 50 piece. I ain't even got my CPL and I conceal it still. Met up in the park, but after dark I left him in the field. Rings bigger than the Super Bowl, I'm in the NFL. Sneaker legends know I'm coming through, I'm finna buy a shell. 10 toes down and 2 feet, it's like I never fell. Anybody rapping with this flow took it from LXL. As long as you listen to my songs, I'll make sure you do well. 2 twin Glocks, they need a name like Keenan and Kel. One day my name gon' become essential like it's fear of God. How my gun gon' really trump shit cause it's a 45. Home base gon' be up out of space, my Rick and Morty vibes. Name a nigga grinding harder than me, nigga, you a lie. One day my name gon' become essential like it's fear of God. My uncle said I'll be the president because he know that I humble niggas, uncontrollable and unfuckwittable. These niggas cannot miss me with that bullshit, I'm invisible. Your girlfriend went and got hit cause she divisible. These niggas cannot miss me with that bullshit, I'm invisible.